Hey, how you guys doing? What's going on? I just want to say before I start this live, I need this live tonight, you guys. I think I need it more than you guys. The day that I had has been very stressful for me. But guess what? We have some tea we got to talk about. So I don't know if you guys know, you probably have heard Russell Simmons is going off. And his daughter and his ex-wife is crying. Yes, they are seen crying in the video. But this video that you guys are seeing currently right now, this is Russell Simmons going off on his daughter. And I just want to know, can you guys please like this video if you guys can hear me? Can you please press 1 if you guys can hear me? And I just want to say I love everybody. I love everybody that's on this live right now. I love y'all so much. You understand? Just you guys being here and be able to talk sometimes when I tell you. It keep me living, y'all. It keep me living. Okay, so let's continue on here. So these are video clips, and the daughter is telling us that her father is saying horrible things to her, calling her all types her names, calling her B's, the C words, and horrible stuff. And I have the phone line open, so I want you guys to call in. And another thing that you guys, that I came across, and I was so surprised seeing it. Did you guys know that there are videos out here talking about Remy Ma? Yes, Remy Ma cheated on Papoose. DJ, stop the beat for this. Remy Ma, how dare you, Remy, after Papoose was a good man and just standing for you? But it says right here, it says Remy Ma and Papoose broke up over after Remy Ma cheated on him. Papoose knocks the guy out. Yes. So we're going to talk about that. There are multiple sources. Nowhere on site on the IG, y'all.
Posted himself with his kids. No Remy Ma in sight on his IG page. And he put the caption, "Family is everything. Hashtag Happy Father's Day." Now, Remy Ma and Papoose met in 2004.
So they just talking about how they met and stuff. But shit, that's it right there. That's it right there. So I want to know, from what you guys heard about this situation, what do you guys think about this? Comment, let us know. And feel free to call in to let me know what you guys think about the breakup of Remy Ma and Papoose. I want to know. Press 8 if you think Papoose is going to go forward with a divorce. You know, a lot of black men, when they get cheated, I tell you one thing about these black kings. A lot of them, when they get cheated on, they stop. They're not going to be in delusional world and continue to be with the girl after she have shown betrayal, after she have shown she cannot be trusted. It don't matter how long they've been together, how long they've been invested. These men have common sense to say one time is enough for him. That one time hurt is enough for him, and they are opting out, as they should. As they should. And I want to know, if this is true, do you think Papoose should get a divorce? After all they've been together, do you think he should get a divorce? If Papoose was your son, would you tell your son to get a divorce from that woman that cheated on him? We don't know how many multiple times, risking his health out here in these streets. And he's been doing nothing but being an honest, loving, providing father and husband to her. He's not just a good daddy, but he's a good husband as well. He's such a good husband as well. And, they say he writes all her lyrics, all her hot shit. He writes it. Yeah. That time when she was going against Nicki Minaj, girl, they said that was Papoose writing. They said Remy can't write like that. And remember when she tried to hit Nicki Minaj again with the second one, the sheep, and it wasn't hitting. And they said that goes to show her ass ain't writing. So, you know, he spin the block for you, Remy. Time and time, he's always spinning the block. How dare you? But you should have known something was up because Remy Ma look different. Remy Ma look different. When these hoes lose all that weight, now she look feminine and shit, you know, because before, homegirl, she was rough, right? Okay. And he loved her despite it. Oh my God. Let me tell you, men in the rap industry will make jokes and degrade Remy Ma based on her looks. Has so many horrible things about her. She's feeling herself. Oh yeah, she's feeling herself. Girl, I tell you, it's a shame and a scandal. No wonder why she ain't making no goddamn music. She over here bebopping on a goddamn mic. That's what she doing on a damn mic, on somebody else's mic. That's why you ain't hearing her rapping and bebopping on the stage, because she biping and rapping and bopping on somebody's mic behind the scenes, y'all. Okay? Because I was wondering, you know, what's she doing? Oh, she said she's a model now, honey. She's an Instagram model, girl. You know, she was on that reality show. And, you know, if it wasn't for Papoose, she would not be having all that money. Let's just keep it real. Because that love story, with Papoose made that reality show with her. Remy Ma, by herself, without Papoose, is not doing views. It ain't popping like that. Okay? People were so in awe about how Papoose cared for her and would stay down for her and loved her. That was the whole thing. Papoose, man, I tell you, I'm so sorry. Papoose has not deleted Remy off his IG. Well, that's what she said. Call in and let us know what's going on. Oh, God, they said Fat Joe have cleaned her out. They should try marriage counseling first because they are a very lovely family. I wouldn't want to see it. No. Claire, bump that. You should get marriage counseling when a man or a woman start to have these lustful ideas of going outside their marriage. That's when you have counsel. When they start having little seeds of thoughts, you know, of doing something horrible, that's betrayal. That's when you say, baby, let's go to counseling. You know, I don't want to tell you the thoughts that I had. You know, I just had a thought of me talking to another woman, talking to another man. Baby, we need to go to counseling. I'm starting to feel like we're drifting apart. And I don't like it. I'm afraid of what I'm going to do. I may slip on a dick and fall. Oh, God. I might slip on that dick and fall, okay? And I might stay there and not get up, okay? We need to go to counseling before I do that shit, okay? Yeah, that's when you go to counseling. You don't go to counseling when you done slip on all these dicks and you just keep on jumping on dick, okay? And then your black ass want to go to counseling? Bullshit. You want to go to counseling after your ass got caught? Bullshit. You go to counseling before that shit. You don't do that. Nah, you got the wrong one, baby. Y'all got shit backwards. After you done made your choice consciously to do what you did to betray yourself in the marriage, nigga, at this point, you should just come out with a confession. Usher, these are my confessions. Boy, man, woman, come out with a confession at this point. These are my confessions. Listen, tell your wife or your husband everything you did, child. How long you been doing, so won't be no questions. And then at the end, say, if you want to get a divorce, I understand, but baby, I want to make a fight and I want to make it work. And allow them the opportunity to say yeah and nay. That's how y'all should do it. But you don't do it like that. And your spouses, they don't have no damn standards, okay? So call in, let us know what y'all think. I'm going to read the comments on people responding to this. Can we please get some likes? Can we please get some more likes? They said, not Remy Ma cheating. Yes, honey. That's what they're saying. If you don't believe me, you know I come with receipts. Look at this. Look at the outlet. Remy Ma Papoose over after Remy Ma cheated on him. You see that? Let me read it again. Remy Ma Papoose are over after Remy Ma cheated on him. Now watch and see. Tomorrow, ring a ding ding, all the social media is going to talk about this damn story. Okay? Yeah. That's what it is. But you should have known something. She been acting different. Remy, girl, rip me out the plastic because I'm acting brand new. Rip me out the damn plastic because I'm acting damn new. That's what Remy Ma's about. She acting brand new with that goddamn body. Yeah. She is the definition of rip me out the plastic because I'm acting brand new. She's over here hoeing around. Remy Ma, when we first met, Memory Why, and we don't want to go back to memory lane, you know what I'm saying? She was rough, girl. Shit. She wasn't like this. Okay? She different. This the definition, rip me out the plastic. She acting brand new. Comment, let us know what you guys think. I'm gonna look in the comment section, see what y'all saying about Remy Ma, Papoose breaking up because Remy Ma cheated. It says, leave it alone. Nick, who said something about me? This is not the day. I'm telling y'all, this ain't the night. This ain't the night. Who said something? Let me rip their ass out these comment sections, okay? I'm going to rip your ass out this comment section and block you to infinity. Okay, the hate on Remy is real. Now, be just real. Let me keep it real with you, baby. I don't have to hate on nobody, okay? This is gossip. I have no issue with Remy Ma. It ain't personal. I don't know old girl. I can't even tell you a song that she came out with, okay? I don't know that girl from nowhere. It ain't personal. Honey, listen, if this was Jessica Rabbit, I would feel the same damn way. I would feel the same way. Y'all always trying to act like it's personal. It ain't damn personal. Watch your mouth, Ebony, with a hit of rose. What that bitch say? Remy writes her own lyrics. Oh, okay, well, that's what they say. You know what? Hello, I got something for you. Goodbye, ho. Okay, you over here being transphobic and homophobic. I'm not with that shit. Another thing, let me hide this person from the goddamn. I'm not with. We gonna stop this shit right now. Anybody being homophobic, transphobic is gonna get blocked the fuck out. Period. Especially when you trying to act funny on my motherfucking name, ho. Okay? I'm not with the bullshit now. Nah. Call your black ass out. You better go fuck around with your baby daddy or leave me the fuck alone. Why you mad at me, ho? Shit. Like I said, it ain't personal, bitch. Bitch, like I give a fuck. Bitch, like I give a fuck, ho. You ain't saying nothing new, ho. Okay? You ain't saying nothing new, bitch. Get the fuck out of my goddamn channel, ho. You ain't saying nothing new like you doing some shit. Like that's gonna make me feel some type of way, ho, bitch, please. Come back. Okay? Anyway, let's keep on going back. Rip me out the plastic because I'm about to act brand new. How about that? Okay? Rip me out the plastic. Okay, well, Ebony, if you're hitting gold rose, if you was defending me, I'm sorry, boo. You know I love you, you know. I don't care what you say. When you come with that personal shit and you trying to come for me on some Pride Month, bitch, you out of here. Happy June 19th. Happy June 19th. Paris says, you sound like Callie. She didn't know Chris Brown. I can't stand you speaking, sis. She sure thinking she cute now with her hardcore ass. Synthetic wigs now. Hello, I'm just reading the comments up here. Can we please get some likes? Rip me out the plastic, because I'm about to act brand new, honey. I'm about to rip some hoes out tonight. Leave me the fuck alone. All right, so we do have a phone call, and I would love for you guys to call in and weigh in on this. Let me know if you believe it, if it's true or not, and your thoughts about it all. So calling from 323, you're live on the air. 323.
GIGI.
Yes.
I just want to tell you I love you.
I love you too. And let me tell you why. I love you for loving me. I love you for loving me. Because so many bitches trying to make me feel like I'm less than. And bitch, I'm not. I love you for loving me, and I appreciate that. And that shit eat their ass up. They can't stand when you call in and show me some goddamn love. And a lot of times, I try not to. I be like, please don't show me too much love, y'all. Please, please don't, because the haters can't stand that shit. They can't stand it. But bitch, I had a bad day today, ho. And I told you when I started this live, please don't fuck with me tonight.
Ooh. Say that one more time, Gigi.
I don't want to do this for real. I don't want to resort to this. I don't want to go to this. Yeah, I've been trying to be low key for a week too.
You on TikTok, Gigi? I just want to tell you, I love you. I love your content, and I F with it.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. What you got to say? I just want to
tell you, as far as Papoose and Remy Ma, it's far from what everybody got to think. Papoose has been effing with Remy Ma behind bars. And I think that it's kind of foul that she didn't shout him out.
Say that again.
Remy Ma has been holding him. Papoose has been holding Remy Ma from behind bars.
She been holding him. What you saying? She been holding him behind bars? Are you trying to say that
Papoose has been Remy Ma behind bars?
I'm so lost. Okay, so you're saying that he writes her music?
No, as far as music,
okay,
he has been holding her down before anything, music wise, entertaining wise, freestyle wise.
Okay, they said that you said holding him down. Okay, Remy Ma been holding him down.
Her down.
Oh, okay, holding her down. I thought you said with the bars. I thought you said, he had the bar. So he has been holding her down. That is absolutely correct. That's what I see.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? I really feel like Father's Day has been, it's something as far as underestimated.
Okay. All right.
Father's Day is not like Mother's Day. Mother's Day has been something Mother's Day is held high as far as Father's Day.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Everybody celebrates Mother's Day as far as Father's Day.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right. Well, I thank you, boo. I'm going to let you go at this time. All right. So, listen, we're going to be back on this right here. And if you guys are just tuning in, it has been new updates that Remy Ma, you can read it here with me, and Papoose are over after Remy Ma cheated on him. And you don't see allegedly either. Now, do you? Do you see allegedly? Hell no. They said Papoose knocked that guy out. So people are talking about it. Star Report, a big reporter, has been talking about it. B with the T, big reporter, has been talking about it. And if you don't know what I do, let me just explain it. I take gossip around the world on the internet and I bring it here so we can discuss and talk about it. That's it. I'm not busting no tea out. Anything I'm talking about is already been talked about. I'm bringing it here just to discuss it further, give you my input, and let you know what people are saying about it. That's it. That's all. Okay? So, let's get that clear. So I'm going to look in the comment section and see what they're saying. They said, I think it's a lie, GG. They really love each other. They cool. Okay, so people feel like it's a lie. People don't want to believe that they can break up. People don't want to believe that she cheated on him. And they want it to work. And I just want to know if it is true. If it is true, And let's just talk about it. Why would Papoose hit that man? Do you guys believe it's true that Papoose hit that man and knocked him to sleep? Press 1 if you feel like Papoose hit that man. Press 4 if you feel like that's a lie too. You feel like Papoose did not hit that man. So I'm going to replay this audio again where they tell you that Papoose hit the man, and the reason why he hit that man because he found out that he's been sleeping around with Remy Ma, okay? And they both been around Papoose in his face, and he feels betrayed. And that's what it is.
Now, not only
Listen.
did Remy Ma allegedly cheat with him, it's being said that Papoose actually put him to sleep.
And I walked past, I see Papoose, and it was kind of like an aggressive motion, and Papoose swing. Next thing I know, Easy was on the floor, and it was a lot of commotion, and people were running out of the room. Remy came in, her security came behind her, and then they closed the door, and they were arguing. He did go night-night. Papoose put Easy, the block captain, to sleep last night.
If this is true, and Easy, the block captain, slid up in Remy Ma, put her ankles behind her neck.
So not
All right. So multiple people are talking about it. So that's why I'm bringing it to you guys to talk about it further. And feel free to call in and weigh in on this. And if you guys don't, I will just continue on and talk about the next piece, which is Russell Wilson. And I just want to say I apologize if I yelled at you guys and you guys felt offended what I just did. I apologize. You know, hey, I apologize. And I don't even know if I should apologize. I'm conflicted. But anyway, let's keep on moving on. I'm about to bust out the plastic, y'all. Okay? That's what I'm feeling like. I'm about to bust out a damn plastic. Okay, calling from 847. You're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi. How are you?
Good. I'm doing better now. Talk to me.
I'm glad to hear it. So my comment is about Papoose and Remy. So Remy's career has kind of been lagging. You know, I haven't heard of any new music she's put out. I'm wondering if this is a story just to get her career revved up or to get some attention thrown their way.
Well, the caller want to say, is this a publicity stunt just for Papoose and Remy Ma to get some attention because we have not heard any news and they may be pressed for some money? Well, I will tell you one thing. Out of all my years I've been living on this earth, I have yet to see Papoose use himself and degrade his morals and values for the face of TV. Have you guys ever seen Papoose use his personal life and devalue himself for TV? He's not a Scrappy. He's not a Kirk. He's not none of these other men. He's not a Stevie J. Papoose have always been a stand-up black man with values and morals that stood 10 toes down. So I am very surprised if he is allowing Hollywood to devalue her character, which is his wife, and their family for TV. Because even if, you know, it's not a personal attack on Papoose because he didn't cheat, right? But it's a personal attack on his family. It's a personal attack on his wife. And I just never saw a man of that stand-up guy will allow that Hollywood to use his family for a messed up storyline that is devaluing his wife and his family. And let's not forget, your wife and your family is a reflection of the man. So anything anybody talk about Remy or his family, it does affect him, and it's personal, and it is him. He is his family. They are one. They are one. So I'll be surprised.
Okay, I hope you're right, Gigi.
Now, do you think so? Do you think that he would snoop down and devalue his family for TV?
Well, it's entertainment. They are in the entertainment business. And when the money is drying up, and I'm not saying that it is, but if the money is drying up and you want to stay relevant, sometimes you have to go, the route that a lot of these celebrities take.
But let's talk about it, 847. You don't have to. It's a choice, right? Because you said we have to. You don't have to. It's a choice. Papoose and Remy Ma, they are blessed beyond measure. They are privileged to be in a place where they can be very resourceful. They can invest in different businesses to get money, correct?
Yes.
So this is not a situation where they lack education, they lack resources. Their mom is on diabetes and she has no money for health care, and they ran out of all options and this is their last resort. We're not going to treat them that way. That's not them. And is it a devalue of your character? If I got on a reality show and they had me out here stealing people husbands, that's a devalue of my character, right?
It could be.
It is. Come on now. Anybody out here stealing people husbands, you don't think that's the value of your character?
Well, it depends on how you spin the story. You can, a lot of these celebrities go through things in the public eye and then they reconcile.
It's entertainment.
Plenty of time.
But it is entertainment, but it is a sacrifice. You are sacrificing your character. You are sacrificing your morals and values, if you have any. If that's not who you are and you're portraying yourself on a reality TV to be this evil person that just don't give a fuck and dramify, and that's not who you are, people talk about it all the time. They say it's a sacrifice. They say, you're sacrificing your morals and values for the sake of fame and for money. But you don't see it like that.
So
you just see it, hey, it's entertainment. So as long as it's entertainment and it's money, then it's justifiable. No matter if it degrades your values and morals, it doesn't matter because it's entertainment and it's money.
It's money. And if your money, and I don't know them personally, for your callers in the chat room who are getting upset, I don't know them personally. I do know the entertainment industry, and I do know we've seen it plenty of times, and I'm not attacking them. I'm just hoping that you are correct and that they're just not trying to stay relevant. I have not seen Remy do a lot. I haven't seen her do a lot recently.
Okay.
So,
well,
don't get offended, callers.
I'm not
offended. Or followers.
But it's people have been talking about it every other day. You constantly hear people say sacrifice, and what is that? So that's why I brung that up. Mm-hmm. And some people like you, they don't feel like it's anything wrong if you on a reality show, and it's to me. But the thing is, to me too, entertainment and reality TV, right? When I look at entertainment, a scripted television show, it's a character that is a fiction character that's written. That's not who you are, and you're playing a part. Which is, to me, I understand it. You're playing a part. That's not who you are. You're playing a killer. You're playing a rapist, gay, whatever. But when we're talking about reality TV, and it's based on truth, and it's based on your real life experience, do you see that difference?
Yes, I do. I do. And I hope I am wrong.
Mm-hmm. And I know people say reality TV is just as fake. And that could be true. But they position it as real. And we constantly see a product of reality TV shows try their best to be as real, as authentic as possible. When we look over at Zeus Network, when you talk to the owner there, the Zeus says, hey, all of our stuff is real. It's not scripted. It's in real time, you know?
Mhm. And another thing too, and I'll just leave it alone. This is a very private matter. Everybody knows Papoose has been with Remy since she's been out of jail or during her stint in jail. I just don't understand why, she would allow this if it did happen, if it did occur. I don't see them allowing this to become a public matter. If Papoose is such a stand-up guy and they're such, he's 100% real, how did this get out?
Now, do you think that Remy Ma and Papoose will address the rumors?
That's a good question. I guess it depends on how far it stays on the channels.
I want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think that Remy Ma Papoose will address these rumors? Press 1 if you feel like they will address. Press 4 if you feel like they will not, and they're just going to hope it dies down and keep it quiet. Well, the reason why I say this, caller, and it makes me question, because they said Papoose on Father's Day, he posted a picture without Remy Ma. They said Remy Ma on Father's Day, she didn't even reach out or say anything publicity about him being a good father. And in the past, they said Remy Ma have always been expressive on Father's Day, and they always took pictures on Father's Day. But this year, it's been different.
Okay, so you're saying that she cheated on him, and she's mad at him for cheating on him. That's why I... No,
I didn't say... I don't know who's mad at who. I just said about the Instagram.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Right, I know what you're saying. I'm reading into it,
Okay, so you feel that
cheated, why would you be angry?
You feel that Remy Ma is mad, or you think Papoose is mad?
So I don't know who's mad, but if she did not acknowledge him on Father's Day as she has before, that says a lot, especially if the storyline is she cheated.
Got it. Okay. So you're saying, why would she not give him acknowledgement on Father's Day? She must be mad. And how does it make sense that you cheat and you're mad? The reason why I would say, if I had to make sense to it, is maybe Remy Ma did not like how Papoose acted out. Maybe Papoose went too far knocking that guy out. Maybe she said, hey, you don't have any evidence. You believe in other people. When I told you it was nothing and you go off and you do this. Maybe her feelings for Papoose has been long gone before she started messing around. Maybe she have really tight feelings for this other guy. Maybe they've been feeling this separation for quite some time and she just been sticking it in. I mean, we don't know.
I agree 100%. And again, it should stay a private matter, which is what makes me give it the side eye.
Well, it can't stay a private matter if Papoose is out here knocking people out. That's why it's such a speculation. Maybe that's why Remy Ma is upset, because you made it big when you knocked this man out. Now, this man can press charges, and we already know Remy Ma, she has a hot temper. She has been in jail before, and she had the police at her door from knocking other people out. Am I right?
True.
Okay, so she knows what's about to come down the pipe after he did what he did. So maybe she's trying to tell to the other guy, please don't press charges. And do you think the guy is going to press charges? And do you think he should press charges? Or is he a street dude and he don't believe he should involve the police? And before we
He
come
should
on,
not. He's
hold on.
gonna have to.
Wait.
He,
Let's give a
he's
big
gonna
old
have
thank
to.
you to Curls and Wisdom, donating $20. Thank you, Curls and Wisdom. Let's give a big old thank you to Mike Diddy, 87, donating $10, and says, "Why is Bussy Simmons look like Cuban Gooding Jr. from the movie Radio?" Yeah. Okay, now what were you gonna say?
The guy that she allegedly cheated with is gonna have to eat this. If he's going around sleeping with a married woman, no, you can't go there and crying to the police. Second of all, I don't think Remy would be that messy to allow herself to be caught with someone. She knows Papoose better than anyone, and she knows what the consequence would be if she was ever in that situation. I don't know, Gigi. I'm giving this story the side eye. Yes, things can happen.
I
But
understand.
I just feel like, she would be a little bit more discreet knowing Papoose the way they know one another.
You know what? We wish that thought about everybody. But unfortunately, how these people are moving, they're not that discreet. Okay? They're very messy and lazy. When Papoose hitting that man, you say that that man should not go to the police authorities. And I feel differently. I feel like if he hit you, you have every right to stand your ground and to file a police report or to make charges, because that is the law of this land, you know?
Not if you sleeping with someone's spouse. You should
That's
know
not
the
against the law.
consequences of that going in.
That's not against the law. What he did sleeping with Remy Ma is not against the law.
Okay, Gigi.
But am I right? Is it against the law what he did with Remy Ma? It's not. And at the end of the day, it was not him that broke their marriage. It was Remy Ma. You
True.
married her. You didn't marry that man.
True. And maybe she wanted to get caught if this story is true.
Now, I don't think
Because
she
like
want to
you
get
said,
caught.
maybe
now.
she was tired of the marriage and maybe not feeling the good guy anymore. If this story is true.
Well, I would say with one thing, we don't know people marriages behind closed doors. All we know is what they perceive and what they push out to the media. So although Papoose and Remy Ma, they come off as a great marriage, but we have no idea what goes on behind the scenes, because they do keep it very private, and it doesn't seem like their business are out here until this popped up. So they have been doing a great job ever since until now,
True.
And do you think Remy Ma can make it out on her own without Papoose? I want to know. Comment, let us know. Press 10 if you think Remy Ma can make it in the industry without Papoose. Press 15 if you feel like she cannot. I feel like she cannot. I feel like Papoose is her manager. Papoose motivates her, push her. I think Papoose cares about her reputation more than she cares. That's just my opinion. But go ahead. What you think?
I think if they separate, she's gonna have to lean a lot on Fat Joe. And from what I've heard, he's already taken a big piece of the pie. So right now, I don't see her as relevant as she was in the past.
No, I definitely. You can't tell me the last hit she had. But that reality TV show saved her.
Ether was I haven't watched her on any of those reality shows, but as far as music, Ether was the last thing she did that was relevant.
Yeah. Well, I tell you. They said she's her own battle league. Stop the cap. Oh, is that what she is? Okay, well, shit. She's in her own battle. I'll let you have that shit. I don't give a damn. Okay. Somebody said, this Nikki, and it's going to cost you. Mm. All right. Well, I
Hmm.
thank you for calling in. I appreciate talking to you. So we're gonna go on to the next caller. All right, we're gonna let you go. Calling from 236. You're live on the air.
Hello, hello, calling from Toronto, Canada. What's up? What's up?
Hey,
Um,
how's it going?
honestly, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good.
So, to be honest, we all know things happen, right? I don't know why people are disregarding the fact that this can actually be the truth. I think this is the truth. I don't know about you. I think this is the truth. I think it happened. I think that this wouldn't just come out randomly. I think
Right.
that things happen behind closed doors, and I feel that uh, she. I feel like we've seen both of them in the spotlight, but put in like the Beyonce, sorry, put in like the best light. We see them in the best light. We've seen all of them in the best light. It's
Mm-hmm.
weird. I just don't understand why people are saying that, this is not the truth. I think this is the truth. And she should be, she's going to have a lot of, she's going to have a lot of haters coming for her. A lot of haters coming for her because there's no music out. We haven't heard anything in how long. Love and Hip Hop did save her. Um, yeah, I don't know what you think. What do you think?
I think that it is some truth to it for the Star Report to waste his time to talk about this, to be with the T to talk about this, and all these reports are secretly coming out. For Papoose to put hands on a man, Papoose, you don't hear him getting into drama and fighting. It had to be really something that struck a nerve for Papoose to hit another black man. And you
That's for
know that
sure.
he cares about Remy Ma. Remy Ma is his soul. Remy Ma is his everything. And it makes
Right,
sense.
right.
And I feel that people don't want to believe this story because this is a black marriage that seemed to work. This is a black marriage that has a family, and I believe they have a blended family, and it is working. So at that, people see this on a pedestal because it is something to adore. It's something to admire. A man and a black man and a black woman together in a union, and we don't see Remy Ma shaking her ass like Cardi B or being over sexual with Papoose. They come off more so
Never.
conservative with class and dignity, and people love it because it's not. You tell them, hey, Remy Ma is a cheater. Oh God, it's falling. Don't let it. I don't want it to fall.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
all
want it to
antics.
fall.
It's
Lift it
crazy.
up, please. No, no,
Right,
no. So
right,
Rome is falling,
right.
and they just don't. People don't want to think it's possible. It's messing up their dream, and I can understand that. So people maybe they're gonna wait until more truth is going to come out before, but I'm just here talking about the gossip because that's what's out here in these streets. And they say, Gigi, why are you so angry at Cardi B? I'm not angry at Cardi B. I was just listening to I busted out the plastic because I'm brand new. I'm not mad at Cardi B. But when we talk about marriages, when we talk about marriages, when we're talking about marriages, you don't want to go there. So please, just leave it alone, okay? But go ahead.
I'm just saying things happen behind closed doors. We all know this. This shouldn't be, I'm not saying this shouldn't be a shocker. I don't want this to be true. I don't think the world wants this to be true. That they are the equivalent to black excellence from what we can see. So of course we don't want this to be true. I want them to have, a beautiful marriage and keep that legacy going because we don't see that every day. People are getting divorced every day. So of course we want this to be true. But I'm just saying we need to be realistic and we need to understand that things happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I gotta say.
Well, I appreciate it. And we're going to let you go. So if you guys believe it is true or not true and you want to come on and say your truth about it, then call in. People in the comment section says, I hope it's not true. I think, baby girl, we all did not want it to be true. I don't want it to be true. But the fact remains, we have to look at it. Maybe Remy Ma is just not happy. She got a new body, new attitude. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. People change up on you. They want something different. So calling from, and can I talk about something else about Remy Ma? She is a different person now. I think in the past she did not have access to certain things like she have access now. Shit, maybe. Okay, what's that other girl name? Don't you know Tia and Tamara, right? Remember, one of them got divorced. I forgot which one it was, but often, so many times, you hear stories where these girls get into marriages at a young age, and they really never got the chance to discover who they were. They never really got the chance to take risk in this life. So I think that you may see a lot of it where people, men and women, they want to discover who they are. A lot of people have gotten in marriages at a young age because of their parents. It was conservative. It looks good. They're trying to please other people. And they're realizing now, hey, this marriage is not for me. I want to be out here and I want to be outside. So I think they try to keep their marriage and go outside at the same time. They're trying to do both. And sometimes they get caught the fuck up because she don't want to mess up her family. But at the same time, it seems like she does want to live her truth. And she really want to enjoy this life. You only get one time in life. And maybe she's sitting home at night for time and time trying to make this marriage work. But in the back of her mind, she like, I want to go outside. I want to go outside and play. Oh, I can't stand this goddamn shit. But I love him. I love my family. I love my kids. I love how he loves me. I love him. But I'm itching to go outside. I only live this life one time. I don't want to leave this earth without going outside. Fuck it. Let me go outside. She outside. Damn, this feeling good. I'm enjoying this outside. I'm going back home. Okay, this is cool. Okay, this is a good balance. I'm with my family and I'm going outside. I'm with my family and I'm going outside. And then, maybe she's stepping outside a little bit too much where she got caught up. You just never know. But Teresa said STD outside. Teresa. Oh shit, not an STD outside. Yeah, that's a risk. That is a risk that you take. The more partners that you have, the more risky it is. So if you and your mate, if you guys stay amongst each other, the less chances or zero chances that you guys will have any STDs because you only have one partner and you guys have one partner, which is each other. But when one partner steps out the marriage with multiple people, it does rise the chances of you catching something. That don't mean that it's going to be always the case. Hopefully, if your partner does step out the marriage, they are careful and they're not out here reckless and they're using protection. Hopefully. Okay. But let's continue on. They said STD inside too. Okay, calling from 817. You're live on the air. 817. Nation girl, talk to me.
Absolutely. So I was going to comment about the Russell Simmons and Kimora
Let's talk
fiasco. It's long overdue for him to be exposed to some degree. We know something's wrong with Uncle Rush. The fact that he jetted off to Bali so he can, escape on those charges that he got. And his daughters are unproblematic. Like, you never hear anything about those girls. They go to school. Like the youngest one said, we mind our business. Something's wrong with him, though. There's always been something things that were happening. You know, he's like, what, 17, 18 years older than Kimora. Been dealing with her ever since she was like a child. They say she was 17, but, you know, that's debatable as far as I'm concerned. But it's exposed now, and she's alluding to the fact that it could be something, maybe dementia, early onset or something like that. So nonetheless, he's always had issues and has that creepy past, and has never been really brought to justice on it. And then now it's just kind of manifesting, I guess, to a different degree with this kid. And Kimora did, as far as I know, she did get money from him or stole from him or whatever. I don't know all the specifics of that. But that has nothing to do with his children. He has no business putting them in it. I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's messed up. If you guys did not know what happened today, and we're going to talk about both, and feel free to call this hotline because we're talking about both. We're going to go back and forth. I did see people calling in, and you guys hung up. You guys don't have to hang up. If you guys want to talk about Remy, stay on the line. And when we get to you, we're going to switch it up to Remy. We're going to talk about both. We can do both. But if you guys did not know, Russell Simmons' daughter and his ex-wife Kimora, they came out crying. And you see on the screen, his daughter is crying. His daughter is telling us, oh my God, you guys, my dad is not perfect. I thought he was this image. When I find out, he talked down to me. He pressured me. He wants me to get involved in the court situation. He talks down on my mom to me. If I don't take my dad's side, do you know he's calling me B's and C's and telling me that I would never have a career in modeling when he know that modeling is my world, but he's telling me my life is going to be over if I don't pick his side. And he's putting me involved in this crazy situation between my mom and him, and it's so unfair. And she talks about the night this time she is crying and everything. And then the Kimora, she talks about it as well, and she was breaking down crying too. And recently Russell, he just came out and he said that the devil is attacking him. This is what he posted recently. He posted a picture of his daughters, and it says this: God is testing you a little bit. It's okay. Be strong. They are called growing pains, as you know. We grow through adversities and struggles. You were forced to read my books and hear me preach your whole childhood. Reach back, remember to remember, smile and breathe, smile and breathe. You are the watchers of this world, so let go to be at ease. God is driving and he is working on you, okay? No conditions for sure. I love you guys more than I love myself, okay? And that is the words of Russell, okay? And I just read it here. He's gaslighting.
He's gaslighting big time. Don't bring God into it. We saw you acting fool on that recording, right? Yeah. And he's telling them it's going to change. Nothing in that statement is he taking ownership for what he's been doing.
No.
And like I said, his daughters, they're not in the mix like that. They're not. That girl she was authentic. Like, she's not acting. He's clowning those kids. So for his statement, all that was damage control. And here's the thing. Pick up the phone and call him. Why are you feeling like you have to go and all that is just saving face and gaslighting her in the process? So he needs to get some help. That's all I got to say about that. There's something going on there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate you. I thank you for calling in and weighing on it, okay?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right.
And girl, I just love you so much. Now I want to know, do you have anything to say about Remy Ma?
You know what? I think if something's going down between those two, it'll be addressed. Especially if it was something that, and when he got physical with somebody, they're going to have to address it. But I don't know. I love them as a couple. Papoose had to grow on me. And to me, initially, I felt like he was a little bit possessive.
Really?
In the beginning, when he first got released and stuff. Yeah, it was a long time ago. But he's, that's old. He's grew on me since. I know that he cares about her. I know that he's about family. I know Remy has a troubled past, but I look at them, as some degree hip hop royalty as far as their union is concerned. I hope they can get through this. I hope that there's no truth to it, but you never know.
Now,
We'll know
if
soon,
we
though. I feel
find out it is truth to it, do you hope that he stays with her, or?
I do, because usually, like someone made mention about her not acknowledging him for Father's Day. Something's going on. You never know, in a marriage, there might be issues where, the communication is not as good as it used to be. The intimacy is not there. And sometimes, unfortunately, these types of situations happen, and it's either going to do one of two things. It's either going to tear them apart or it's going to bring them closer. My hope is that they can overcome it. They won't be the first person to have, an open infidelity. Snoop Dogg, they've all been caught up in some stuff. So I hope they can stay together in the end.
Really? Okay. I mean, that's one way of saying it. Huh.
Yeah.
You hope they can stay
I
together
do.
to the
You
end.
want them to stay
I don't
together,
know if I
you gotta-
hope
you-
that way. I don't know if I hope that for them, if it's true.
We need to salvage the black family. It's just too much is going on. It's tearing us apart. So and it's really hard to kind of live your lives in the public like that. But I hope they can get through it. I really do.
The reason why I say that, because sometimes when these couples and marriages, they force themselves to work it through, it's just a disaster. The trust is broken. You're constantly walking on eggshells. Papoose, he's already overbearing. He's already overprotective. He's going to be to the 20th power. You're not going to be able to do anything. It's going to be an argument every night. He's never going to forget this. The kid's going to have to suffer with this. She's going to feel like, well, damn, I should have left, but goddamn, I can't leave now because I promised him it'd work out. So now she tripping. Listen, these people know they don't want to be in marriages once they step out.
Yeah.
People just don't keep it real. They don't keep it real with these partners.
Women will forgive, but men are like, it's an ego thing for a lot of them.
You think so?
It's hard. Yeah, I think so.
So,
I don't know. He's a strong man. Like, his ego might not allow him to stay in that. You know what I mean? They could probably just end up being friends and co-parenting and keep it classy. That's my hope. I hope it doesn't get all ugly and bitter if they do decide to part ways, because, there's kids involved. But I don't know.
Now,
I hate that, though.
If they do get a divorce, are we going to see Remy Ma having a hot girl summer?
Oh, for sure. She is.
Oh, Remy Ma want to bust out the plastic. She got a new body. She got a new allure. She got a new allure about her, a new attitude. She never been this way single. Yeah.
Yep.
She want to flaunt it, honey. She want to blossom. And I don't think she can blossom having him being so overbearing.
But a good man is hard to come by, and I feel like he's a real one. So
yeah, but she been having him for years. If she valued that man being so good, she would not be in this situation.
That's true. Well, one woman's trash is another woman's treasure.
Well, somebody will pick his ass up.
I scoop right on up.
But another thing with that is, another woman picking Papoose up, I don't think she will get the benefit that he gave Remy Ma. I don't think this will change Papoose forever. The next relationship he gets in, she's going to have to deal with his insecurities now. Yep. I don't know if he's going to ever love again. A lot of men, if they get their heart broke one time, sometimes they don't love that heart anymore.
Yep, it is tough, especially when you're in the public eye like that. It's like, oh, my God. And something tells me he'll fall back and just be single for a while anyway before he decides to do that. But I don't know. I want him to make it.
He don't come off as Hollywood. He don't want the attention. But Remy Ma, I think she want to be outside. She want to be this new model girl. She want to sock it to the girls. She want to sock it to y'all.
She want to be in them streets. She's too old. How old is Remy Ma? She needs to sit down somewhere.
Well, you know they don't care. Okay, look at all the girls from Real Housewives from Atlanta. Nene Leakes, Marlo. Marlo is older, and she be half naked most of the time. Marlo don't be having no clothes on. You know, that is the new thing with older girls in the social media realm.
Remy's 43. She ain't no spring chicken. She better sit down somewhere. Good men are hard to come by.
Okay, but how old is Marlo?
Oh gosh, Marlo. Let me look her up. She old.
But I'm just saying, Marlo don't be having no clothes on, and she be having a blast of her life. And I think so many girls like Remy Ma.
She's 47. Marlo's 47.
Wow, I thought she was in her 60s.
She damn. Look, you got to round it up.
Yeah,
50, 60.
But a lot of I feel that a lot of older women, you know, like I think Marlo been a hot chicken all her life, but some other ones, they've been forced to be this conservative girl all their life in these marriages, and they want to be outside. They want to experience something new. And I think maybe that's what you see with Remy Ma.
Yeah, Marlo was teasing and tricking and doing, you know, Marlo gonna be Marlo. She's gonna do it.
They said Marlo's 60. Then somebody said Marlo is 72 years old. I didn't think she was 47. I think that's a lie.
That's what it says. I just Googled her.
How old is Nene Leakes? How old is Nene?
Out there. Nene got to be mid-40s too. Hold on, let me see. Nene
42? Y'all kidding me.
She's 55. Nene's 55.
Nene is 55. Okay. Because Nene, she wears a lot of bodycon outfits. Like the bodycon outfits that the 19-year-old wear. Like these women in their 50s and 60s, they wear the same outfits.
Yeah,
the same color wigs. The breast all out.
Yeah. It's midlife crisis going all across. The only person I think that really kind of carries themselves age appropriately is like Cynthia. She does. She's not on the show anymore, but
yeah, but they say Cynthia's fake. They said Cynthia's fake. She phony. She gives airs, and it's false. And look at all the marriages that she had that didn't work. So people really don't see Cynthia as a real person or a realist. Like she's still in. I don't know, you know. And I can see where they're coming with Cynthia.
I just like her style. I don't really get into like her personality or storylines because she's just kind of like, I don't even consider her one that would be worthy of a peach because she's so, even when she first got on the show, it's like she was kind of like trying to scrap her way into a storyline running behind me.
Yeah, she cares about what you think of her too much. She can't just be herself.
Yeah. No, and you got to have some. Now, I love Candy. Candy seems to be, you know.
Yeah, Candy is herself.
Yes. And she doesn't. Candy's going to be, whether it's scandal or not, she's going to own her shit. That's the thing I like most about her. There's not going to be too many things that's going to embarrass her, but a lot of people, you know, lied on her and stuff like that. They're talking about trying to bring Phaedra back, too. Now, I think that's crazy.
Now, Phaedra, she's a hot pocket. She always dressed sexy.
Yeah, with her being an attorney, she needs to calm down. But when she lied about that rape thing, that's when I kind of lost respect for her. When she lied on Candy and Todd and said that they were going to try and rape Portia.
Yeah, that's sad.
That was really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. Please call me again. All right.
I will. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Let's answer some more phone calls. Calling from 702. You're live on the air. 702.
Hey, what's going on, Gigi? How you doing?
Good. How's it going? You have a great radio voice. So talk to me. Who are we talking about? Russell or Remy Ma?
I guess we can start with Remy Ma. For me, where there's smoke, there's fire. Ain't no way Papoose is allegedly fighting, somebody like Papoose is like what 40 plus. Ain't no way
Uh-huh.
he's fighting Easy if it wasn't really something to that.
Right.
Because the last time Remy and Papoose was really relevant, I'm gonna say was like 2017
Mm-hmm.
because they've been doing the television love and hip hop stuff, but so far they've been pretty much dependent on social media. So like getting arrested and getting into trouble with the law is different when you're dealing with social media and trying to get sponsorships and whatnot versus being a rapper where controversy sells. So the fact that he's taking time out to swing on someone and allegedly fight them, to me, there's smoke where there's smoke, there's fire. And I think what it is Remy Ma, like you said, she's lost the weight, she looks good. People like what they're looking at. This is Remy Ma's comeback: is her body and her looks,
Mm.
which is social media.
Mm.
This is her comeback because the last time she was relevant was like 2017, but now with the weight loss and her engagement going up on Instagram, this. But see, the dude Easy, the block captain, if you I don't know if you looked him up,
I
but
didn't.
dude
Tell
been
me
on the
about
show.
him. You must got a
Okay,
YouTube
yeah,
channel
I got
because
you.
you have a good radio voice, and I love how you so direct and I can just listen to you. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I do, but I don't want to promote. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to step on any toes or anything. But so like, all right, so Remy Ma was allegedly messing with Easy, the block captain. I don't know if she slept with him per se, but dude was on Bel Air, which is a show going on right now. So
Mm.
Easy's foot is already in the door. Yeah, I watched it. He's pretty decent on there, and so he's also known for outside. So his foot is already in the door as far as being on television. And so that's where Remy Ma wants to go. She wants to go. She wants to basically make her comeback and get back into the entertainment field outside of taking pictures wearing different clothes. Papoose can't really do that. And we as men, we understand that women like attention. Attention's a drug. Just like with Tia Mowry, she went and got divorced because she's trying to do a comeback with social media. She likes the attention. She couldn't get the attention with the guy she was with, so she going to divorce with him. And then Aisha Curry, she wanted the attention.
Mm-hmm.
She took up the bad girl image because she wanted the attention. We all know about Jada Pinkett. She wanted the attention, and she's
Right.
going above and beyond to get it. And same thing for Remy Ma. Like most women these days, the drug of choice is attention. Social media can get it, but it's very difficult to get that attention if people think you're taken. So Papoose, he's controlling. He's trying to be the man of the house. He's trying to be the provider and all that, but he's not pulling his weight. And with him being somewhat controlling, he's kind of clipping Remy Ma's wings and not allowing her to actually put herself out there and flirt with people. And so Remy Ma's doing it behind his back, and he found out, and now he's swinging.
Right.
But what he needs to understand is Remy Ma is monkey branching because she wants to be on and popping. And again, Papoose can't do it. He was able to do it in the past when he had a cousin who was a producer and he was connected. But we all getting older, and when you get older, you lose the ability to really be marketable because social media is a young person's game. Remy Ma knows that she can't really be on and popping like people who are 20 plus on there. So that's why she's linking up with dudes like Easy the Block Captain, other people like that, so that she could try to utilize what little star power that she has so she can continue on with her career. All right, I'm going to take a breath in case you want to say something, Gigi.
Nah, listen. You saying that? Everybody in the comment section just put you can put your YouTube shit out there. Shit, I don't mind. You can come back and do
Okay.
some more commentary. Email me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will.
Email
I got 4
me.
channels.
Yeah, I got my stuff out here. Email me. Yeah, because you have a different perspective, which is great. But continue on with the Papoose, and it sounds like I agree with everything you're saying right now, but keep going.
All right, so as far as Papoose, so, we as people, we identify with struggle. We identify with struggle, from slavery, Jim Crow, when it comes to like just, people pretty much worshiping the street life, we all identify with struggle. So Papoose, before Remy was locked up, he was popping. That's why Remy Ma had linked up with him. When she got locked up, that's when she really needed him because she was cut off from the outside world. She was struggling. And that's the reason why she was going to marry him in jail to keep him locked in, because even though she knew she was going to get out, she wasn't for sure when.
Okay,
even
hold
he
on.
was
I
throwing
gotta
out
say
different
something.
dates.
I'm gonna cut you off. They are
Okay,
saying that Remy is Easy's manager. Is that correct? That's what somebody said in the comment section. I'm not sure. I never saw Remy as a manager.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
I think he might be the dude, you know what I'm saying, beating it up, but I don't know about her being his manager or him being hers. I mean, if she was his man, I'll go ahead.
No, go ahead. Now, if he was her manager, what?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, if he is her manager, then he really could get her connected because he can make sense. That would be the connection. But what I'm thinking is, you know, I don't know for sure, but like these people who are, let's say, celebrities, especially when it comes to like rap and stuff, most of the time they'll be at the same parties and they'll just meet with people and they'll, you know, do the professional contact stuff. And then, you know, we as men, we're going to shoot our shot. Every man's going to shoot his shot. And unfortunately, it's up to women to set healthy boundaries. She probably didn't set those healthy boundaries. And that's why there's just so much, I'm going to say, speculation, which was enough to make Papoose allegedly swing on Easy. And
yeah,
that's just,
you know how to say the words, too. I hear you allegedly.
Well, I ain't trying to get you in trouble. I
appreciate you. You got more common sense than I do, because I sure don't be saying allegedly. I be forgetting. Shit.
I'm not trying to get you Tasha Cade out here.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's not. Okay, I want to be cordial with everybody, so no shade to Tasha K. You know, I ain't trying to be her bad list.
Right. No shade. Hey, a million plus being sued for $1 million plus is being sued for $1 million plus, because folks don't get their money one way or another. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know, when Remy Ma was locked up, Papoose, he was gonna marry her. He brought her a skeleton key. I mean, who brings a skeleton key to somebody who's locked up, trying to help them escape? Nobody does that. But he was infatuated with her to the point where he's willing to risk his freedom to help her get hers. So then once she did get out, she's like still dependent on him because she's not relevant. She's not on the music scene. She's not really popping. But then she came out with, you know, the Beef song, the Sheether. She came out with all that back in like, I think it was like 2017. And, you know, that stuff was cool, but pretty much, you know, it just really hadn't been popping like it used to be back when she was the big dog. And, you know, she has done some television stuff. I know, like, she was doing like the Behind the Music, and that was like last year or whatever. But I think the pandemic hurt her. And I think just her with the weight loss and getting recognized by a lot of men in the industry that she probably looks up to, she's thinking, you know what, I need to spread my wings. But I don't think she was intending to necessarily divorce Papoose, because there's certain doors that can be opened if you're married. Married women look better than single women. So I don't think she was planning on divorcing him. I think she was going to throw the box around, see who all get it, try to do it on the low, and just try to be independent even though she's married. Because a lot of times, and I try to put you women down, but a lot of times women will be in a marriage and she's a woman in a marriage with you, but she's not your wife. Or she's in a relationship with you, but she's not your woman. And men are the same way. I think we as men were worse, but women tend to experience that when they get older and they start looking in the mirror and they see the wrinkles. And now they're like, okay, I got to go ahead and get it popping before I get too old. And Papoose is just trying to be the anchor to her ship. And it was only a matter of time before somebody would see her somewhere, would run their mouth, and now it's a fight.
I tell you.
That's it.
Well, I definitely think, how do you feel that Papoose is reacting to Remy Ma new body, new look, new style? Because she changed up her whole style. You know, that woman that he was in love with is a different woman. She has blossomed into a beautiful flower. Not saying she wasn't beautiful before, but it is a difference.
So from what I've seen and what I've heard, I think he might be a little bit insecure because, see, when Remy Ma was not really known for her looks, it's easy to be she wasn't known for her looks. It's easy to be with a woman if nobody's checking for her.
She
She's
was
lost the
dissed
weight
because of her looks. They dissed her.
Right. Right. They were calling her bulldog face. They were calling her. They were saying that she looked like she left the house like somebody punched her in the face. People were saying all type of
They talked
horrendous
about
stuff
her
about her.
wigs. Her wigs would be messed up, two-tone, off,
Right.
and everything. Her wigs is laid now.
Right. So, like you said, the wigs late. I don't know much about wigs. I don't know anything about wigs, but going off what you said, the wigs were laid. Her makeup looks really good to where she looks more feminine. She looks appealing, attractive. She looks inviting. Then, her body is nice shape to it. Look like you could put some hands on that backside and wear that thing on out. She looks like somebody who's sexually appealing.
Yeah,
and so
she didn't get a BBL either. She didn't get a big butt.
Right. So he's with her, and a lot of people are giving the compliments. She's getting the attention. He might be insecure because Papoose has not changed. He hasn't changed to match her. So because he hasn't matched her, he's not getting the same attention. He might be insecure. He might be trying to pull her back. But with her, as she continues to look better and get more compliments, she's going to start getting compliments by people who can actually open doors. And to me, if I was in his shoes, I would be kind of cautious about. And he needs to plan to possibly not be with her one day. He needs to face that reality, especially if he's not trying to elevate himself. If she's elevating herself, going up to higher levels in the capacity that she can as like a 35, 40. No, I think she said that she's not celebrating 40 birthdays anymore, and she's 35. Hey, she looks 35. Even though she celebrated like a 42 birthday or something the other day or something. I could be mistaken, but, just she looks like she's 35. And so the fact that she is moving on up in the world as far as getting attention, and attention is currency when it comes to social media, he hasn't stepped his game up. And so that's why he's swinging on people. Because, there was a rumor that he was cheating while she was in jail. There was a rumor about that, and he debunked that. But I'm willing to believe that as long as she was locked up.
While she was in jail. We would have heard the side chicks come on out already.
Well, one did come out.
Oh, they did?
One did come out.
Oh, you good.
Right.
You see, he know all the tea. You see this shit, y'all?
And,
he real good. Go ahead.
And see, he had debunked that with receipts. But so when it comes to side chicks, they will be quiet if you pay them. Shout out to R. Kelly. So, maybe one day when his money runs out or when her money runs out, people will start coming to the woodwork. But pretty much that's how side chicks work. If you pay them and you give them the attention and they already know you got a woman, they're going to be quiet. Because a lot of times women are sleeping with men, not because they enjoy having sex, but they want to say, I screwed Remy Ma's husband.
Wow.
So to them, that's like important. And then on top of that, you got to look at,
chicks.
he might be giving them money. Right, side chicks. If you give them enough money.
When you talk about side chicks, it scares me. You side chicks got a lot of nerves. Because when you talk about side chicks and keeping a damn secret, I'm thinking that nigga gonna take your ass out of here. I'll be afraid. I wouldn't threaten nigga. Be like, listen, if you don't do this, I'm gonna tell your secret. Hell no. I'll be like, goddamn, he gonna take me out of here. I promise I won't say that.
It's not worth somebody's life, but when it comes to and I'm not a woman, I can't really speak on being a woman. I'm not one.
Yeah, we know
but
that.
From what I've heard, purses, shoes, clothes, wigs, that stuff costs money, and the more you pay for it, the more you get recognition. Because women are secretly competing with other women. So when I've noticed a woman walk in a room and she's got like a really nice purse and other women are like going gaga over it and her shoes and stuff, it kind of gives her status. So a woman will choose to be a side chick, especially to a guy who she thinks has money, because she really wants the money, not the man. And that's what I think a lot. If Papoose does have side chicks or anyone he's messed with, they probably are not going to speak up because they'd rather have the money than to think what he did was disgusting. Right. But him having money, created a system where people were working to cover his stuff up. When the money ran out, he ran out. You understand? So that's just how it is when it comes to side chicks. Now, side dudes are different. Let's talk about it. Let's say Remy Ma does have a side dude. When it comes to men, we as men, we don't really value anything except for the kitty. Unfortunately, that's why we're not building out here. And that's the reason why we're not creating industries, because we're too busy trying to chase cat. So for men, we value kitty and we pedestalize it. Not all of us, but majority pedestalize it. So a dude smashing Remy Ma, he's going to say something to Papoose, either directly or indirectly, and he's going to offend the guy's manhood, which is why I believe where there's smoke, there's fire. And that's the reason why I believe that Papoose may have allegedly swung on Easy, because there's just no way that this rumor could come out and it doesn't come from somewhere.
Now, let me ask you this. And I just want to let you know you're doing an amazing job. When I tell you they loving you in the comments and the views are up and they stand because of you. Now, I want to know, I got to ask you something. Now, do you think if she did cheat on Papoose, do you think that Papoose should stay in the marriage? If this is true, she cheated. Do you think he should stay in the marriage?
He can't. I would tell him he got to leave, and here's why. So when it comes to women, women don't really value sex like men do. Y'all really aren't like messed up about sex. I mean, if a guy goes down on you and licks and gives you all gets y'all off like that, then you guys are happy with that. But you all don't really value sex at all. Most of you all are having sex to please the man because you like him or you're bored or whatever. So when a woman cheats, or let's say Remy Ma cheated, Papoose, he's gonna want to know why, and she's not gonna want to tell him because she's not gonna want to hurt his feelings. She's not gonna tell him why until she gets pissed off. And because if she's been caught or she did cheat, she's gonna try to cover her tracks. But let's say if it does come out she did cheat, she's not gonna really want to say why because she's gonna be embarrassed. So he needs to go ahead and leave, especially mentally. He needs to quietly quit, because it's more than likely she's going to say the reason why I cheated is because this other guy and these other guys, they're able to talk to me about stuff that you can't talk to me about because you're not popping like you used to be. She'll probably say something like, Easy goes to the gym, Easy goes to work, Easy listens to me vent and complain about my problems, Easy has connected me to different people in the industry who are influential. You're not really popping. I'm sorry I did this to you, but unfortunately, every time I try to come to you and talk about our relationship, you blow it off because you're watching the game or you're playing video games or whatever, or you're kicking it with your homies. And so she's like, yeah, I did do this, but the reason why I did it is because you just weren't really what I want as a man anymore. It's going to be something like that. You all as women can crush a guy's soul. So most men, if a woman cheats on you, if Remy cheated on him, I would say, Papoose, hey, you need to go ahead and just quietly quit, mentally remove yourself from that situation and start focusing on divorce, which you're going to get screwed in divorce. But I would either tell him get prepared for divorce or just be prepared to live separately from her, because if you do stay, sir, you're going to be feeling insecure, because every time Remy Ma puts on lingerie and tries to get sexy for you, you're going to be thinking some other dude done bust on her. Some other dude ran up in her. He's going to be thinking that stuff. And we as men, when a woman just, is with another man, she's dirty to us. It's very difficult to try to mess with her unless we're already cheating or somebody's really drunk or under the influence of something. But we as men, we view women as dirty and filthy, and you can't even really get your Johnson up. It's that bad. That's the reason why when women cheats, men, like you said, GG, before early in the program, when women cheat one time, the guy's ready to go because we become disgusted. Whereas with women, because you all value what a man does for you, and you value family, and you value time, you value being married, and also you don't want to go through divorce and breakup because you all don't want to be embarrassed. You all would go ahead and stay even if it's a sexless marriage. We as men, we can't do it. We too insecure. We can't do it.
So
even if you think about oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Now, what if people say, in the black community, we want to see them together. They have family. They got kids. Why can't he just fight for it? Women, they get cheat. Women get cheated on all the time, and they stay. Why can't Papoose do the same? What is your response to that? And maybe if we don't, can we just make it personal with Papoose and Remy Ma versus making it general to this women and men stuff? We can just personalize it.
Okay, no problem. So, like I was just saying, he was trying to fight for it by swinging on Easy allegedly. So he was trying to fight for it, but as far as him staying, he's gonna try, but he's gonna be nitpicking, nagging, and complaining about every little thing. He's not gonna be happy. So even if he goes to counseling and tries to get a therapist, Papoose is not going to be happy because he's going to always be wondering what Easy had that he did not have. Because if she does tell him, well, he could do this and that for me as far as the industry, he's going to ask, okay, I understand that, but you slept with him. Papoose is not going to be able to understand and wrap his head around the fact that she opened her legs for someone else. He's not going to be able to fathom that. So I would tell him, if you do stay and you find the will to stay, you're gonna eventually put your hands on her because you're insecure.
Papoose, don't be hitting on Remy. Now let me ask you this. Now they said Papoose is very overbearing. He's very controlling.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I find that those men, even if you cheat on them, they ain't gonna let you go.
Well, he might not let her go to abuse her and mistreat her, trying to get his lick back and get his revenge, but it's not going to be love. The controlling thing is because he's afraid to lose her. And she doesn't necessarily have to, but Remy Ma didn't really do what she could do to make him feel secure. But security has to come from within himself. So that controlling nature, that wanting to boss her around, to be the anchor to her ship and try to remind her of what he did for her, to manipulate her and all that, that comes from insecurity. Because if he was on his grind and he was elevating himself, he'd be too busy working on himself, even though he's married, to focus on what she is not doing.
Right. And what is he doing? Is he working on anything big? It's been quite some time. What he doing? He just being a good father?
The fact that you had to ask that means he ain't really doing nothing that makes him relevant, and that's pretty much the point when it comes to their situation. He has to not match her. He has to be doing better than her, because Remy Ma more than likely wants to be with a man who's higher value than she is. Because women like to feel like they marry up or date up, or their man's the head of household, or he's the provider. Women want to feel like that, and the best way for them to feel like that is for them to be proud of their man. But she won't be able to really be proud of him if he's not doing equal to or greater than the men who are around her. So Remy Ma, she's in the industry. She's around men all the time, including Fat Joe. They're successful. Some of them are retired and still doing well. If Papoose is not matching them or doing better, she's going to secretly resent him, because she's going to feel like she's settling.
Okay, so if she stay in this marriage, she's going to feel like she's going to have resentment, and he's just never going to trust her. Now, I understand that you think that he should leave this marriage, and I understand why. But can you really, in looking on social media and seeing the love of his life outwardly with the new man, and hearing stories?
He's going to be crushed. That's the nature of the beast when you're dealing with somebody who's in the public eye. It's the nature of the beast. He's going to have to go through that hurt. He can't control it. He's probably trying to control her, from what I'm hearing, but ultimately he can't control how he feels and how he perceives stuff. And he's going to see her on social media being successful, being happy, and it's going to hurt his feelings, because he's going to be wondering why she couldn't be happy with me.
Yeah, that may cause him to do something to try to hurt himself or something. I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility that he might stay, and all this might be yesterday's news. But I'm willing to bet that if he does stay and time goes on, Remy Ma will probably would say, that they got past this, but they were able to get past it by her sacrificing a lot of stuff in order to make sure he's secure, make sure he's happy. And like you were saying earlier, there's more than one way to sacrifice when it comes to Remy Ma. It might not necessarily be someone being deleted, but it could be someone sacrificing their star and not shining too bright to make sure their partner's happy. And that is kind of a part of a lot of the relationships.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. So he's talking about the sacrifice, another sacrifice. Just rewording what you said was to be with somebody that you settle with this person because in your heart, in that honesty, you don't want to be with them. You want to find a brighter star to match your star to make you more happier. But you decide to bump your dreams and just settle with him. That is a sacrifice. Okay, I got you.
It
So,
is.
what do you think we should learn from this?
So I would say communication. If Remy Ma and Papoose had better communication, we wouldn't be hearing any rumors because they would argue about it behind closed doors. And when the door opens back up, they're right back to being married and right back to working on just being together. But the fact that all this stuff is, coming out, let's say Papoose did swing on Easy. I mean, the fact that he actually got into an altercation in public, that lets you know that there's a lot of issues that they have in their marriage that they need to work on. And if they don't work on it, it's going to go from a rumor of a fight to a fight being recorded with a camera and put it on social media. And now there's even more embarrassment for both of them. Then also they have their children to think about as well. I know Remy Ma, she has a child from a previous relationship, and they got one together, and he had three. Well, he has three, so they have like five together. I mean, their children are going to have to grow up and see a lot of this stuff. And, if they don't have their stuff together as far as communication and being a team and being united, they're going to go through a lot more than just rumors here and there. It's going to be full blown public meltdowns.
Do you think that they should address the rumors if it's not true? If it is true, do Remy Ma and Papoose, do you think they should come out to address it?
I think if they're smart, they will go to a reality show and say, this thing happened. We want to have a show so we can talk about it and show y'all some more stuff. If they're smart.
So
Because right now
monetize
it's hot news. Monetize it. That's how in the industry that they're in, they should monetize it like they've been doing, like Meet the Mackies and all that. They should monetize it and control the narrative, get paid for it. And if people spread rumors, they spread rumors. You can't control what people think and say, but you can control your paycheck.
But do you think that is in Papoose character? I've never saw Papoose. Well, I don't know him, but be the type to have this not so good reputation about him and his family for the sake of money.
It's not in his character, but he's joined as one with someone whose character it is. And she more than likely is influential on his decision making. I mean, he was doing reality television.
Yeah,
So
but sorry to cut you off.
90 seconds.
But when I seen him, and maybe I didn't watch it because I really don't watch reality TV. I just take little clips that I see on social media, but it's just not my thing. But when I see him, I always saw good images of him being a father and him being a stand-up husband and always there for her. I didn't see any negative imagery about him or their marriage or their family.
Well, same thing with Bill Cosby.
60 seconds.
Bill Cosby was America's dad. And look at all the stuff that he was into. Everybody who's in the public eye has like a public persona. They have an image they're trying to put out there. And who would have thought Jada Pinkett would be the way she is?
Well, hold on now. Let's go back to Bill Cosby. I see them as different. The reason why I see them as different is because Bill Cosby never wanted that scandal to get out. I don't think that you could pay Bill Cosby to say, hey, Bill, let's do a documentary about all your negative baggage and we'll give you $1 billion to expose it. Bill Cosby would say, man, are you crazy? Get that shit out of here. Because he valued his reputation. He valued his family. Now, of course, he did horrible, scandalous thing, but that was very in secret where he thought it would never affected his family in the public eye, even though the shit that he did in private, it did affect his family. So it's just degrees to it. I hope you get what I'm saying.
I do, and I disagree. I wait for you to finish, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, I'm done.
So what Bill Cosby did, he talked about the stuff that he did, putting things in people's drinks in his comedy, because it was culture when he did.
I didn't know that because I didn't listen to him.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He used to call him Bill Cosby.
He did that?
Time out. He used to joke about it all the time.
Time out. I got to talk to them. Did y'all hearing this? Did Bill Cosby, and I believe do you want a name or you just want to be anonymous?
Well, I'm commendable K. You can call me CK.
Okay, CK. CK says that Bill Cosby was doing jokes, talking about putting stuff in women's drinks, and y'all will laugh about it. Ain't that so? I would never thought, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, he was doing those Tonight Show, and he was joking around about it. It was Spanish Fly. It's on YouTube. Simple search. But see, with Bill Cosby, when he was going to the Playboy Mansion and doing that, and he was doing that stuff on the set of his show, it was culture. So that's the reason why a lot of the women waited to speak up, because it was a whole culture and machine attached to not only allowing that stuff to happen, but making it excusable. Same thing that happened to Marilyn Monroe back in her day. Stuff that happened to her was culture. And that all went with the public persona. If it's culture, just like with those mansions where a lot of the black male rappers are invited to go up and they get their back blown out, that stuff is culture. And if it's culture, there's going to be people with lawyers, NDAs, and money wanting to keep that stuff secret because that's a part of their culture and their way of life. So if Papoose is doing something, bringing it back to him and Remy Ma, if Papoose is doing something and it's negative, it might be considered culture now, but in 10 years, it might not be. Yeah. People have been talking about Puff Daddy and what he's been doing. That's culture.
Now they
but
said
in 10 years,
that
it might not be
Bill
culture anymore.
Cosby, that was an interview. That wasn't a comedy show. That was Larry King. Is that what you're referring to when he was on Larry King?
Well, that was an interview, but he's also done it in his comedy as well, stand-up comedy.
Got it. Okay, but
it's on YouTube.
Did people not take him serious, or you're just saying that it was acceptable in that society? The same thing you said, culture, I just reworded it different. It's acceptable in that society, right?
It was acceptable. Right.
Just like back in the day, it was acceptable for grown men to marry a 8, 9, 10-year-old in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I was watching this show, Moesha, and not Moesha, but the Parkers a long time ago. You know, they have the reruns. And the guy on there, he talks about how he was with this girl and they were drinking and he ended up sleeping with her and she woke up in his bed and she's like, what happened? Please don't tell me I did anything with you. And he's laughing, talking about it was good and all this, but she don't remember because she blacked out and it was acceptable then, but it's horrifying now. That is the R word. How could you sleep with a woman that is so drunk that she passed out and you still go ahead and hit that?
it was acceptable, and it was culture, and he probably got that from growing up in the hood. I've heard lots of guys that would say, "Oh, when they go to a bar, they want to buy women lots of drinks to get them drunk and be able to take advantage." But that was back in like the early '90s when the crack era was at its height and the rap and gangster rap was starting to get going. That stuff was culture and it was acceptable. But now, like you said, it's the R word.
Yeah,
So
just
now that's why there's so
humping
many.
on a woman that's passed out, ain't moving, ain't doing shit. She just, and you just having a good, and that's what's having a good time in.
It was.
But you can't go,
I
you
didn't
can't buy a
participate.
prostitute. Why won't you just go there and buy a prostitute?
Well, like going back to what I said about what I would tell Papoose, when men are viewing women that have been with another man, we view it as being nasty. So a woman who sells her body, a woman of the night, unless a guy is like, depraved, or he doesn't really think highly of himself, like how you see like the Johns, how they look disgusting. Most men aren't going to mess with a prostitute because it's similar to like how you would view eating out of a trash can.
So I guess back then they just want to be a predator. They want to prey on innocent women that they can just take advantage of.
Well, now in today's terms, we would say that, but back then, like in the '90s, it was acceptable. It was culture, and it was seen as just something to do.
Something that
So a
niggas
predatory
do.
wasn't attached to it.
And if you're a girl that got caught up, what they say is your fault. You should have known better.
Yeah, it would be shaming language.
Ain't that sad?
Or he would put his hands on her.
Uh-uh.
Or he would put his hands on her to convince her to not tell anybody.
Uh-uh. Ain't that sad?
Yeah. It's real messed up. And it's good to get justice for. It is good that the culture and what's acceptable has changed.
Yeah, because it's so many underage girls, 12, 13, 14, that was getting, our word, but they were ashamed to tell anybody. And I heard too, back in the day, a lot of parents, they kicked their pregnant daughters out of the house.
But what they would do is, and they're doing it now, so the age of consent in like places like Kansas is like 16, whereas in other places it might be 17 or 18. However, you can get around the age of consent laws by marrying someone who's like 12 or 13. So the marriage laws, like in California, I think it's like 12. I don't know if they made that official, but like a grown 40-year-old man could marry like a 12-year-old in a lot of states in the U.S. And that's how they get around the whole statutory R word.
Yeah.
And if, like you said, if someone like is pregnant, they would kick her out, and she more than likely is going to walk to her predator's house, and she'll lay up with him and just be there. And if anybody raises a stink, then he'll go ahead and marry her so that it's legal. Because a wife can't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, but I was just saying, I don't see that in the black community, so it must be in the white. And I'm not trying to be R-word or nothing. I just don't see it in the black community that black men are marrying 12-year-olds or 13-year-olds. I think they messing around with them, yes, but marriage, But go ahead.
Well, yeah, messing around because see, in the black community, I don't know about now, but when I was coming up,
they
in like
said,
the,
sorry to cut
the
you off,
90s,
they said Oklahoma, Utah, Colorado, and Texas. But go ahead.
So when I was coming up in the 90s, there was different phrases that people would use to make sure that nobody would go to the cops. And it was, what goes on in the house stays in the house, and different phrases like that. And so like young girls would go to their mom and say, your boyfriend touched me. And she would say, no, he did it. And it was because she wanted to keep him there because he's paying bills, or she just wants to have a man around. So that type of acceptable and culture has existed in a lot of black neighborhoods. And also a lot of black people have not wanted their kids to come forward with that because we don't want to be embarrassed in front of white folk. So because we don't want to be embarrassed in front of white folk, a lot of stuff gets buried. So that's why black men who are predators are not marrying these young girls. It'll be a situation like Mike Huckabee. I think I said his name right. He was like the guy who was like 60 and he married a woman as soon as she turned 18. We're seeing a lot of stories like that where a pastor married somebody as soon as she turned 18 and other stories like that because they were messing with them back when they were little girls. And unfortunately, the only way that type of thing happens is if there's women who are a part of that machine who's helping to instill that culture.
That's sad.
Oh, yeah.
They all want to know, who are you? He said his name is CK, correct?
CK. My YouTube channel is Reaction Satisfaction, and then I have Parkland Media, and then I have the Acid Attitude. I got those 3 YouTube channels, and I'm Commendable K. And
okay, okay. Well,
I'm gonna email you.
Email me, and is this the number I should text you on?
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll text you, CK. Okay, yeah, we got to they want to hear you more and more. You know, do you guys want to see CK on more of the talk radio on this podcast? Press 1. Yeah. So, and I enjoy you too. You have such wisdom and insight, and you can articulate your words and you can communicate very clearly and get your point across. And I appreciate that.
You too, Con. You know I love you. I've been listening to you like forever.
Appreciate
First time caller, of course. I plan on coming back, and then I'll email and text you as well.
Okay, so any other questions or any comments else about this Remy Ma and Papoose? Oh, you know what? How about this? What's your thoughts on Russell Simmons?
He messed up. He's toxic. I mean, from everything I've seen, he's toxic. And the reason why I say that is because if he really was a good and positive father, he wouldn't ask his daughter or daughters to get involved in he and their mom's business. He would want to keep them out. He'd be protective. And just the fact that he's going off on her and these women are grown, I mean, it's a whole mess. And unfortunately, he probably was thinking, oh, I'm going to just pay child support and that's it. But he more than likely has mental issues. I heard he doesn't like being black. I've heard a lot of things about him.
No way, not Russell.
I've got a picture where he's with some people who are, I'm gonna say they're part of the J word community, and he's got a shirt on that says slave. Like he's made no secrets or bones about it, about him being okay with the J's. But just the fact that
well, okay, time out.
I
kind of slow. Jay, she's talking about Jews.
Yeah, I didn't want to say their name.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well,
the alphabet community and the J's, they get you shut down. I don't want to get you shut down, GIGI.
I don't got no problem with the J's. Okay, the last time I seen the J's was with the movie with Laura London, and they had the J community. And when I tell you, I love that movie. I cried because I love romantic. Who like romantic movies? Press 4 if you love romantic movies. Do y'all cry on romantic movies like I do? I tear up. And you know who else is a good romantic movie? Sarah Can See on Netflix. It is a romance. It's really good. But anyway, going back to
I'm gonna let you watch that for both of us. But just the fact that his oldest daughter, Ming, wished Kimora, her mom, a happy Father's Day. That lets you know exactly what his oldest daughter feels about him. And see, usually, if a man is a good father and then he stops being a good father, the oldest will at least have respect for him. The fact the oldest doesn't have respect for him tells me that he's always been doing some stuff that doesn't make him respectable in his children's eyes. Because usually, if children respect the father, they're not going to want to get involved. They're not going to go on social media to blast you. They're not going to do all this blocking somebody on social media. To me, it's a lot of insecurity. It's a lot of team too much. And if he was a good father who actually was involved with his children's lives, he'd be able to just go to them, as a father, and they would respect him, and they could be able to talk about their differences. But the fact that she's crying, saying about him doing a bunch of stuff to her, it's just it's very sad and it's crazy. And I hate that they grew up with a man like that. But unfortunately, there's a lot of we have a really bad problem with black men being fathers in the black community and in America. And this is just a public display of it. And even if you have a lot of money, that's not going to make you a good dad or make you a good man. And to me, this is an example of that.
Right. Well, I'm glad you said that. And what are your thoughts when people say, "Oh my God, this is a black family. Why? Stop getting it on internet." You know, they were shaming the daughter for saying all this on internet because they wanted to protect Russell image.
I would tell those people that the reason why the daughter went on social media like that is because she feels like she can't talk to her father. That's really what it is. She feels like she can't talk to her father. And, she could go to therapy and all that. Going to a therapist is helpful. I've gone to therapy before, but people use social media as therapy, even though they're strangers. And it's unfortunate that she chose strangers to vent to as opposed to her father. And to me, that speaks volumes on the fact that she didn't have a positive role model in her life. She didn't have a strong man to show her what a man looks like. And the fact that she's not viewing him as a mentor while she's an adult, that just tells me that he just wasn't there for her. And the times when he was there, he was yelling and hollering like he was on the FaceTime that she recorded. And nobody's going to listen and respect that at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's sad. Man, oh man.
Yeah, I heard that he left the U.S. Like he left the entire country, and he probably hasn't been back in years. And it's unfortunate that
Now,
a lot of people grow up in households.
Sorry to cut you off. Why did he leave the
I don't know.
United States? You don't know?
He probably wanted him an exotic. I don't know for sure, but I'm willing to guess because I've heard that he doesn't really like being black and he wants proximity to whiteness. This is just alleged. He probably wanted to get something exotic. And, when you go outside the U.S., you go to a lot of countries where people are not as fortunate as we are, even people who are poor and broke by American standards. You go over there and they treat you like a god. And then they have a different culture where you can kind of bully them and do what you want. And they're going to just, respect you because their culture is different from the United States.
Got it. And they're doing it because you're American, not because you're black.
Because you're American.
Got it. So an African can't do the same thing.
Probably not.
Got it. Yeah, and that's what I hear, CK. People that have been to Africa, they say when you take your black American over there, they see you as an American.
They do. Because we talk different. We don't have accents like people in countries in the continent of Africa. And then a lot of times when we go traveling, we look nice. We look presentable. If women will have on the nice shoes and the jewelry and the nice shirt. And then when we go there, we go shopping, and we're shopping in places that are like Saks Fifth Avenue and all that. And men are pretty much wearing jewelry on them, which in those other countries outside the U.S., people walking around with jewelry and nice clothes look like royalty.
Okay.
And then, we talk. Yeah, and the way
sorry
we talk
to cut
and
you
stuff.
off.
Yeah.
Truth Seeker
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
59 says Russell Wilson has several rape allegations against him. If he comes back to America, he might get arrested. So they are saying that he is running away.
Well, if he is a deviant like that, he's probably going to go wherever he is, be graping people, and he'll be having to relocate because he's satisfying his deviant nature if that's what he's about. I don't know anything about that, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're honest about it. You don't know nothing about it. All right, well, any other questions or things? I appreciate you so much, CK, for telling us your input on Russell and Remy Ma and Papoose.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate situation. They said Remy Ma was cheating on Papoose. Papoose knocked the man out, and it's a possibly breakup. And Kate CK had so much to talk about and so much to say on it that we appreciate. All right, well, we're going to let you go at this time.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right, so let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 817. You're live from the air, 817.
Hello.
Hey,
Good
how's
evening.
it going? This Curls and
It's going
Wisdom.
good. Happy June. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. No, this not Curls and Wisdom. Go ahead, talk to me. What's your
Oh,
thoughts?
this is Latranya. I wanted to say I believe another YouTuber said that Remy Ma was being looked at by Bravo for Housewives of New Jersey.
Oh,
So,
really?
could this be a
Say that again. Hold
storyline?
on. Can I say it again? She just
Yes.
told us, informed us that Remy Ma might be on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. How exciting is that? Now, is she going to
Isn't
be
that
by
a
herself or
coincidence?
is she going to be with Papoose?
I don't know for sure, and I believe I was watching Jason Lee. I believe.
Okay.
So sounds interesting that all of this is happening right now. You know, because they were a power couple. I really was rooting for them. He waited for her all those years when she was behind, the place. And now this happens. It just doesn't make sense. You got to make it make sense.
Yeah.
They
So
had the baby,
I'm sorry to cut you off. This is what I'm getting from you. The reason why we heard this story, you feel like this gossip is a plant. It's a plant to grow. She can get prepared on her new show, The Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Allegedly. That's what I heard. I mean, and I heard this just recently.
By
And now
Jason
this
Lee. That's who you heard it from. Jason Lee. I ain't saying now.
I was watching Jason Lee.
Yeah, we
I
got
don't know
one
for
of your.
sure,
your
I will see. They're trying to mix up the Real Housewives of New Jersey because there's a lot of chaos going on over there with Teresa and Melissa, sister-in-law.
Now they said that
they want to bring in some
she's
color.
sorry to cut you off. They said she's not New York, but I guess another person said, but she lives in New Jersey. So okay,
Right, that's why they want to cast New Jersey.
Mm-hmm. That's amazing. But I guess it comes with the sacrifice.
Right, because I've never really seen too many of them have too many black friends. I believe the ball player was on there, him and his wife. But other than that, I mean, they do need to add some color, and Remy Ma would be perfect, especially with all of this going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with that new body, new outfits, new hair. We can see her being so glamorous. Yeah, we would love to see that.
The kids are gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely. And on Russell Simmons and Kimora, my only thing about that is I want to know what solution do they want? Her and the daughters. I mean, what solution do you? I understand you. I mean, it just sounds like they want him to just cut them off. Period. Just stop talking to them. Period. Just we don't want to have anything to do with you, but we love you. I don't get it. It sounds like him being 70 years old, which is not that old, but maybe Russell might have some things going on that we don't know about, medical wise. I mean, that's allegedly, but it just sounds really weird. And I know he's always been, kind of outbursting, here and there. I used to watch him on his brother's show. Remember when Run DMC had his own show with his family?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was a little mean. on that show, but he still had a good relationship with his kids when every time I saw them together. And his daughter even, she had a good relationship with her dad. But I guess when she turned 15, what happened is when Kimora and Russell got into it with the legal issues, kids feel the pain of their mother more than they feel for their father. So I think the kids being in the middle of that and knowing everything that's going on, it's just too much putting that on teenagers. They're already going through a lot, growing up and getting, into themselves and learning themselves. And now they have to see their parents just going at it legally.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Sorry to cut you off,
That's
but I think the daughter just want to be left out of it. She don't want to be yelled at. She don't want to be a part, and that's what the whole situation is. And I think the mom, she want him to leave the kids alone when it comes to their fight, and she don't want to be bothered by him. He's over there in a different country, and he's trying to work things out. So he needs his daughters and his ex-wife to do some things to make his life a little bit more comfortable. And it seems like he blames his ex-wife for his discomfort. So that's why he continued to nag on them.
And wow, she says that she's been paying his bills in millions and millions. So that's weird. And
maybe she feel like she owes that to him, because she met him when she was 16 years old.
Right, and he helped her, come up, but I think it's all...
he helped her, but he also manipulated her, too. I mean, come on, 16
Absolutely.
With a 35-year-old.
Why does she owe him then? That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense. It makes perfectly sense, especially during that time and that era. So many victims feel like they owe their predators. Some people feel that if I'm gonna try to place myself as a 16-year-old and a man come up to me, oh my God, he picked me. A lot of times teenagers go through so many insecurities. Am I attractive? Am I beautiful? And when this big Russell dude, I don't think she was attracted to the nigga, but he has a big name for himself. And what do people tell a lot of the little girls when they're young? Get a man that's a provider. What do they see? You should get a man that got all this money. He can take care of you. And that is the go-to ticket. So a man that's a big money maker and he's in the industry that you want to get in and he's telling you he can make all your dreams come true. Oh my God, if it wasn't for you, I mean, at that such impressionable age, most girls and most people at that age feel like, oh my God, you're my savior. Oh my God, I'm so thankful to have you in my life. God damn, I was young and I had a boyfriend and girl, I thought he was my savior. He was the one that gave me a cell phone. My parents didn't give me a cell phone. My first person that gave me a cell phone was my nigga. Okay? The first person that put me in designer was my nigga. So, of course, I thought he was everything. And I can't imagine to have a big man like Russell be interested in you. And, she's a child. She's not thinking about, her perspective is not like an adult. Like, oh, my God, he's going to take advantage of you. So, of course, I think growing up in that, she probably feel like, a lot of people feel like, well, I owe him, I wouldn't be in a position I'm in if it wasn't for him. And besides that point, I also want to talk about people that has been R-word, people that has been victim for so many things. They feel like it's their fault. So many girls that have been R-worded, they feel like I put myself in that position. Maybe I shouldn't have wore that. And society makes these girls feel like it's their fault, but it don't make sense. Why are you blaming yourself for what somebody else did to you? A lot of times it comes back to society, and society does blame victims for horrible things that happen. So I see it as one of those type of things. So I can understand exactly if she felt that, she owed him to pay those bills. That's the least that she could do. She was able, she had the money to do it. And by doing that, maybe she thought that, hey, possibly he will get off her back and maybe it's even now. I've done this for you. I didn't have to, but I did it because you did shit for me. So can we just call it even? Now leave me alone. But he still won't give up.
Laughing her from a whole nother country. That's just something else. But I agree with what CK said. It's culture. It's
Yeah.
And here we are.
CK, he said a word, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Big time. But thank you very much for having me on.
Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. And I love you guys to have a voice just like CK. I don't mind sharing my platform with people with common sense that can talk and articulate and entertain at the same time. Okay? I love it. I love it. So I want to know, what are your thoughts about this? Do you guys want to continue to talk about Remy Ma or Russell? Press 2. Let me know if you guys want to continue the live. Or press 5 if you feel like we should do a good ending right here. Comment, let me know what you guys think about it. And I just want to say I thank you guys so much. I was having a tough day today. And you guys really did help me get my mind off of horrible things happen today. So I appreciate that. I thank you guys. I wish I could hug you guys. I wish I could hug each and every one of you guys. I wish I could throw a party for y'all. We could just all come over and just eat, okay? And just talk shit around the house. So, okay, we got some 2s. We got some 5s. Okay, how about we do a vote? Because I'm confused, okay? I'm going to put up a poll. I'm going to say start a poll. Continue the live. Okay, damn, how would you oppose that question? What should we do? Okay, what should we do? Okay, question mark. What should we do? Stay for another hour. Close it up. Close it up. Okay, there we go. Bam. Okay, so I put the live back up here. What should we do? I was like, damn, how I'm going to pose that question. So I'm going to see what you guys going to say. I know my favorite couple ain't broke up. Remy, yeah, it's so sad to hear. He was not only married to the other woman, he convinced Kimora, silly, that he was his wife and that they were divorced. He admitted it under oath. Well, CC29, can you call in and let us know? Because it sounds like you have a lot about this story that we have no idea about. I know I don't know. Call in and let us know. So,
thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Right now, I'm going to open the lines up again. You guys know how it goes with this Blog Talk Radio. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to open the lines back up. All right. So create. Yeah. So how you guys doing tonight? How y'all feeling tonight? Are y'all feeling good? Are y'all feeling good? How y'all doing? Ooh, how y'all doing? And another thing I just like to point out, none of you guys can tell me. None of y'all can say I have issues with black men or nothing, okay? Hey, stop that. I love everybody. I love my black sisters and I love my black brothers. Now y'all need to stop that. I love everybody.
Start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Let's give a big old thank you to Reaction Satisfaction donating $20. This is CK.
To start your show now, press
AKA,
1. To hear important instructions,
Commendable
press 2.
K. Thanks for giving us another hour. Well, thank you. Let me. I'm gonna put this. How can I do it? I was trying to pin it.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
So, moderators, if you can promote
Your show will go
reaction,
live in 5 seconds.
gotta wait for them. Moderators, if you can promote reaction satisfactions YouTube channel, I would greatly appreciate that. Reaction satisfactions YouTube channel did a great job. You know, let's give them a shout out. Okay, let's show black men that we support them on this channel. Okay, so y'all can't never say shit no more. How about that? All right, so we do have phone calls coming in. Feel free to call in. The phone lines are back up and running, so you guys can fill in to call in. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on, give me a minute. Okay. So I'm gonna go here. Calling from y'all don't want to know what I'm doing. Okay. Calling from man, oh man. Listen, girl. Ooh, don't y'all know? I want to tell y'all something so bad, but I don't want to tell y'all because I don't want to make it about me, and I don't want to tell my personal business. But when I tell you, oh, I wish I could tell you about this situation. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, next time. I'm texting somebody. Next time. Damn, what did I get? That's that motherfucker fire. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Ooh, girl. Ooh. Okay, let's get back. Yeah, I can't tell. It's girl. All right, let's go back to the next caller. Let's go back to the next caller. Calling from 470. You're live on the air. 470.
Hey, BG.
Hey, how you doing?
Look, that's my little toddler name. Her name's Giselle. We call her Gigi.
Oh, that's so cute.
She better take her cute butt to bed. But listen, I wanted to talk to you about Russell and these girls.
Okay.
I can remember growing up in the 90s, you know, I was always into fashion, always into Tyra, the Naomis, and, you know, when Baby Fat, when she came out, it was just so inspiring. But I remember how the models used to warn her about him when she was younger. And see, Russell used to always, he a New York dude, so, you know, most New York dudes are real ignorant. I don't care how much money they have, how far they excel. When they come from a certain part of New York, they just have this ignorance with them. And men like Russell, he treats his daughters just like he's been treating women for years. I don't know why we get so hung up on the fact of these statuses these people have, where they say, oh, you can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person. It's very true. He's treating these girls how he treats women. He's been calling women bees forever. Even in his interviews when he was saying how Tyra and all of them was hating, oh, yeah, all them bees, they was all trying to tell Kimora not to mess with me. You know, and at the end of the day, I always looked up to Tyra and Kimora, and I loved their style. And I remember the book that she wrote, Fabulosity. And I remember being a teenager, and now I'm looking back at some of these stars who we were so in love with in the 90s, and we wanted these lifestyles these women had, not knowing what they was going through behind the scenes. These women were going through a lot, just that they may not have been sacrificed themselves, but they sacrificed a lot of themselves. So that's one thing we all need to be grateful for. Be thankful for what you got and who you got in your life. You never know what you going through or what you seeing online with all these celebrities and all these people. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I do not envy them at all. My mother and my brother have been, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. It'd be crazy stuff. I do not envy these people's lives. All we can do is pray for them, especially those girls. Because it's a hurting feeling whether if a father has money or not when a child hits a certain age and they really find out who their father is. It's a hurting thing.
and it's a hurting thing for a mother to see. And all that yoga and stuff he be doing, first of all, yoga is of the devil. I don't care what y'all say.
Okay,
It's of the
hold
devil.
on
He
now.
needs
We
to stop doing
gonna
it.
close it
Yeah.
up. Look, I love you, girl, but I don't want to hear
That
nothing
yoga
about no
It
devil.
ain't helping him. It ain't helping him. Look how he's going off in the gym.
Okay,
It ain't
okay.
helping
We
him.
gonna leave that yoga alone though. All right, but I appreciate you.
yoga is
We
of
gonna
the
let you
devil.
go. We gonna let you go on that note. All right. So what? Tell us, GG. Hey, Blue Ivy. Okay, listen. If I tell you, I want to tell you, but then I gotta think. Y'all gonna use my personal stories and y'all gonna weaponize it and use it against me at my most vulnerable state. But that's the risk that we take. But I do want to tell you, but at the same time, maybe I just need to give it some time, let it marinate for a couple of days, and then tell you. And then hell, if I tell you the story, how do I not know that the person I'm talking about is listening and is going to start out some more shit? You know what I'm saying? So I think I just need to just woo-sigh. 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 I need to woo-sigh. Just know I had a crazy day today. I need all the love I can get. Okay, and it's one of them days, okay? And I tell you this, I'm back in the blue. If I ain't never back the blue, I am back in the blue. And it has nothing to do with police hitting on black men. I dislike it. I hate it. It has everything the fact that some of these niggas will put me in a horrible situation and will not protect me, and I have to call back in the damn blue to get some damn protection. Shit, they don't even know me, but at least they pretend like they motherfucking care. They'll stay around until I want them to leave. So anyway, these niggas put you in horrible situations and they will not protect you. But let's keep on moving on. Let's keep on moving on. So that's just a little bit, okay? That's just a little bit. All right, so I want you guys to call in. Let us know what you guys think. I'm going to read the comment section. Abundance says, I'm back in the blue. Hell no, he wanted a man. Who wanted a man? Okay, it says, the pigs, I'm not feeling sorry for any celebrity that has all the amenities. At the world's fault, you got caught up in the limelight and didn't manage your finances. They said, child, me too. Instead of baby fat, 5-0. Back in the blue. Okay, finally, someone is telling the truth. Read your word, boo. Rush card, agree. So I'm just reading the comment section, but I need you guys to please call in and let us know what you thought about Russell. What you guys thinking about Remy Ma and Papoose, their breakup, the cheating, her possibly being on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. They said, can you add me? I'm in the queue. Yeah, okay, I'm about to pick you up right now, Deja. Okay, so Deja, she's in the queue, calling from 302. Deja, is that you?
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, Deja. How you doing?
I hope you feel better.
Oh, thank Deja.
Okay.
I'm feeling so much better just talking to you guys, get my mind off of it. And I hope I don't have nightmares tonight, but I'm feeling better. But go ahead.
Good. So one thing I just seen online was it was a rapper that said that his mom told him to wait 72 hours to say anything. If when you're in that space, like now you're upset about it, but tomorrow you're less upset, and then like on the third day you're even more less upset, and then something else happens. So then you kind of like that feeling goes away. And I'm not telling you to suppress it. I'm just saying it to protect you, because the world will, like, this is the internet. This will never go away. Like once you say it out loud, you know. And even though we care and like we want to be supportive, I don't think that's smart.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. Okay, so I didn't know what you was talking about at first, girl. So basically you said don't tell my business, right?
Don't tell your business.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm on. Don't tell my business. I've been doing good so far, so I keep that mouth closed because you already know what time. Gigi, you know what time it is. You know you're vulnerable right now, but you gotta stay disciplined. You know what time it is. You know you in a gossip sector. You know in the gossip sector is so many sharks. Is everybody got a nice smile, but they're gonna stab your ass in your back. You know what type of sector you in. You're not in a YouTube platform where it's a safe place. Gossip, that's the most dangerous. That's a lot of dangerous place. Okay, gossip. What do? They gossip. They gonna gossip about your business and gossip somewhere else about your damn business. Cause you gossip about everybody else's business, so you know they want to gossip about your goddamn business. So why would you put yourself in that position? Cause you vulnerable,
right? You create the
cause
content.
you vulnerable and you emotional and you want to tell your story so you can get hugs and feel comfortable in this moment. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And girl, it's so sad because I called a friend over, right? A male friend. And I had him just being with me so I can feel some type of protection, right? Girl, why this nigga got a heart on? I said, I'm sitting up here crying.
I gotta go.
We hugging, and you got a heart, and you trying to rub on the booty. Nigga!
See?
Nigga, you ain't right. I asked him, I said, how could you try to rub on my booty when I'm crying? How could you be horny when I'm crying, nigga? I don't get it.
Yes, like, yeah, I'm depressed, man, but like you know how that goes. You create the content. You don't become the content.
Thank you. I create the content. Don't become the content. I thank you for that. I appreciate it. I need that reminder. It's about Remy Ma.
Remy, I feel
you don't got no damn thoughts about it.
No, I feel like it's already hard being in the spotlight, like, you know, so I don't want to add to like the destruction of their family. So I don't really want to talk about that. I don't really want to like add to like, you know, throw darts. You know, I just feel like whatever it is, I feel like they should heal from it because they for sure have a family, you know, and they have a young baby that is growing up, and she's a millennial baby, you know, so she's going to see all of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you want
like
them to stay together for the kids?
I don't feel like if they stay together and it's unhealthy, the child will be unhealthy. So I feel like they should do what's best for both of them. Either together or separate. You know what I mean? Because we have okay, so look at Aoki, like, you know, look at their dynamic. You know, they have everything at their fingertips, and they're still in an unhealthy environment. So I wouldn't want that for their kids, you know?
Okay.
But, question. I gotta...
Girl. What's up?
Can you show Rusty cussing at us?
Oh, well, you know what? She posted that, but it's no audio. It's no sound. She took the sound out.
I know. I just wanted to scream back in his face because I felt offended and triggered. But for those so it's disappointing, right, to watch people attack his daughter for expressing how she feels. Like this has been marinating in that girl for a long time, and you could tell just based on her body's reaction to it, right? So,
but I guess they felt just like you told me. Didn't you tell me don't put my business out here?
Yeah, but she said multiple times, like, this has been going on for years.
Yeah,
you know, so it's like okay, let me put myself in her shoes. My dad, he paid his child support, right? But I recently seen him, and he was like very nasty, and so it was offensive to me that how dare you not participate in my life, and then when you see me, offend me. So it created a reaction in me, and I tried to stop. I tried to.
Oh, girl. Okay, don't tell your business. The 302. I'm lost.
Listen,
You tell me, don't tell my business, but you want to turn around and tell your business and tell a crime at that? 302.
No face, no case.
Oh,
no
yeah.
face, no case.
Okay. 302. I love you, boo, and I appreciate you for your advice.
I love you, bye.
We're going to let you go. All right, we got some more callers in the queue. How you guys doing? I'm going to read the comment section. Can we please get these likes up? I'm begging for likes. They said child support make any man bitter, and it shouldn't. Russell ain't broke. Okay. He used to make comments about cutting off her allowance. Yes, he did. She's venting. Well, let her share. She just wants to put it on blast so she won't be blackballed in the industry. Well, yeah, I guess that's a good idea because, I don't think they're going to blackball her now, now that she said it, Russell's daughter. Well, at least she said tried to. All right, calling from 463. You're live on the air, 463.
Is that me?
Yeah, how you?
Russell Simmons, just because a man impregnates you and call himself your father, that don't mean nothing. Okay, he got his daughter out here crying. What kind of man is that? And for the women in the chat talking about, oh, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for them. It could be your daughter, okay? Hold up. This is a young black woman. He's making this girl have a nervous breakdown because he's 70 years old because he can't get no young girl no more. If that was my father, I would have went over there and I told him, sit your ass down. I ain't got no, look.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I can't take it. Russell Simmons is a low down. I don't care if he's from New York City. Any man that make your daughter cry on Instagram like that, she crying, having a nerve breakdown, and he's a low down, dirty dog. If I was her mother, I would have got on Instagram and told him, I wish you would remember my daughters. Okay, it's hard in the world already. So you're making it 10 times harder because you're getting old and you can't get no young woman. Sit your old ass down. I can't stand Russell Simmons.
All right.
Okay, I'm upset right now. You don't make a young girl cry. And these people in your chat talking about, I don't feel sorry for them. It could be your daughter, okay? You don't do that to women. Women come a long way. And for a man to be his own daughter down like that, she gonna have mental problems. If I was his daughter, I would have turned around and turned it on his ass. Oh my God, girl. Ain't no man could tell her what to do. He gonna stop her modern. He raping women. Get out of here. I hope she make it. I hope she stays strong. And for the people in the chat who don't have no sympathy for a young woman, are we still here, girl?
No, I'm here. I'm listening. I think you're listening to the radio.
I'm figuring out what you got to say, because I can't stand up to Simmons. Ain't no man should make his daughter cry. He'd go here and argue with his ex-wife. Who cares about that? But when it comes to your daughter, you don't do that. He ain't no man. He's a pervert.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, and I'm glad that you set the record straight. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to let you go. We got some other... I'm sorry. She took a pause. I'm sorry. You took a pause, and I thought you were done. I apologize. Calling from 609. You're live from the air, 609.
Hi, Gigi.
Hey, how are you? How's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Now talk to me. What's your thoughts?
Okay, well, I'm calling to talk about Russell Simmons. And I was wondering, Gigi, did you ever see their reality show? I used to watch the reality
Tell
show
me about
that
it.
they had on. Girl, I'm telling you, that house was wild. And he was pretty much kind of quiet in the reality show, but Kimora was pretty wild in that reality show.
What'd she do that was so wild?
It it was just like a whole lot of stuff going on.
Like what?
There was like people in and out and just.
Okay,
you know,
time out. 609. Now, you're telling me they did wild stuff. I said, what's so wild? People in and out the house. I'm lost.
Well, okay.
Can you tell me?
Kimora, I'm trying to explain. Kimora, she just has a very assertive personality, right? And so there would be a lot of agitation going on with people in the house. It was just like arguing with her friends. But I liked it. I still liked her. I'm not saying anything. I liked the show, but it was just, the whole house was just kind of chaotic. Like what you're seeing, I didn't see anything like that, but it was just chaotic. But that's what made the show good, because that's what reality shows are, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I was really calling to say was, this kind of reminds me of, that guy that all the women used to call in saying that they wanted a high man, they wanted a six-figure man, and then the guy would tell them, what was his name?
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. See, this kind of reminds me of this because, a lot of times this is what the women were kind of like saying, well, I want, not that they would want somebody this old, but it's like always kind of like the assumption is like these six-figure men that make all this money that you're going to be able to overlook anything that's going on. And this has kind of made me think like, just because you get somebody that makes six figures or over or seven figures does not mean they're not crazy.
That's true.
It don't mean that they're not crazy. And then you get with them. Now you got kids, and now his craziness has an effect on the kids. So now you're saying, okay, well, I was looking for myself just to get myself taken care of, get some security, and live a nice life. And now you crying because now your kids are affected.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what a lot of women want. I mean, I can't even say, for myself that I wasn't, sometimes saying, I just want somebody to make money. You know what I mean? I want somebody to make money, but it's not always a good thing.
Right.
Because this one, he looked to me, that yelling, he would only do that one time to me. I would only have to see that one time on the screen, him going at me like that, and that would be it.
Yeah, that's scary. That is so frightening.
Yeah.
I ain't never had nobody yell at me like that.
Right, he's screaming and howling at her like she's his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That's your child.
No, but why would you want to scream your wife like that? I think he was yelling at her like she was demonic, like she's the devil. Like, I can't see a loving husband yelling at his wife like that. That's scary. I know that people do it, but I call those abusers. I don't identify that as a husband. I don't
Well, even if that happened to you as a wife, you have an option of saying, okay, I'm out of here. I'm not taking this. But that's your dad. He's your dad forever. And that's the image that you have of him, on the phone. And then now it's on the internet forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's just awful. That's just awful. But that's just, I was just trying to call in to say to younger women, because I'm a woman of a particular age, is just, it ain't always great just because somebody make a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
It ain't always great.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is really sad. This is just terrible.
You're right.
And I don't know Remy Ma, because I'm a woman of an older age, so I don't even know. Tomorrow I'm going to be looking for YouTube videos on who she is and what she does, because that's what I do when I see. Is she a rapper?
Remy Ma, yes, she's a rapper. They say she be sleeping. Yeah. But I thank you so much, 609. All right, we're gonna let you go at this moment.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm getting hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hungry. I am hungry. I have worked up an appetite. Last night I could not sleep. I went to bed around 5 o'clock in the morning last night, and then I woke up at 10 a.m. So I only have 5 hours. And then I got woken up to some bull crap, okay? Then all through the day, I was hit with bull crap and bull crap and bull crap. This whole day has been, okay. And then check this out. I call myself going to the nursery because when I'm stressed out, I go to garden. I garden. I like to look at flowers and, the trees and stuff. So I lunch and I'm going to go to my favorite nursery and I'm going to shop because when I shop, it makes me feel good. I can be upset and I go shop. I don't know what it is. I spend money when I'm irritated, when I'm upset, when my feelings are hurt. I will spend. Okay, I will spend. I feel like when I spend money and shop, I have control over something. Okay, because I can't control what is going on in my life, but I can control this money and what I spend. It makes me feel good and things. Girl, I go there to the nursery and they closed. What? My favorite nursery closed? Yeah, they closed and they won't open up until later in the season because, this is not the season to be planting plants and things, okay? So I'm going to answer some phone calls. Please pick up. It says, where is the money, Tim? Oh, didn't Tim blame? Shopping can be relaxing. I love shopping. Shopping is one of my favorite. I love shopping. I don't even got to go shopping. I just like window shopping. Do you know I would drive 2 hours to go to a store just to see what they got new? I don't even got to buy nothing. I just want to go and see what they got new. And then I want to go to that store. Then I want to go to that store. And then I want to compare prices. Then I want to go back to the original store. Do you know that drive these niggas crazy? You know what I mean? I need to find me some friends, y'all, that I can go shopping with. I need to find me some friends that I can watch a movie with and really watch a movie. I don't want to watch a movie and you looking at me watching a damn movie. I need some friends I can watch movie and TV shows. I'm gonna need to come outside, y'all. I'm gonna need to come outside. They said window shopping is depressing to me. Well, window shopping is not depressing because if you have the option to buy it or not, I don't think it's depression. Maybe if you don't have the option to buy it, then I think that can be depressing. Yes, I like going to the mall by myself, especially in home decor. I haven't been to the mall in a minute, I usually go to shopping. I go to different outside outlets. That's what I usually go to, or different nurseries or different stores. That's their own entity. But I haven't been in a mall in a long time. Because a lot of times when I go shopping for clothes, I be internet shopping when it comes to clothes. Sometimes I go to the mall for clothes. But what else am I going to go to the mall for? The mall, all it is the clothes. That's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. All right, so let's continue on and see what else out here in these chats. Calling from 908. You're live on the air. 908.
Hello, Miss Gigi. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you? Talk to me. What's your thoughts?
Well, my thought on the Remy Ma and Papoose situation, I think I just hope and pray that she didn't do that to him.
She didn't cheat on him.
Papoose, right. Papoose is a very loyal to a fault guy. He's a loving husband. He's a great dad, and 9 out of 10, it does happen, because one of the partners take advantage of the partner, either wife or husband. You know, the partner will take advantage of that loyal person because they know that person is is not going anywhere. You know, and it's just messed up that it has to come out this way. You know, I feel for it. Like I said, I hope it's not true, and if it is, it's fucked up because this man held you down when you were locked up, in and out, you know, everything, the kids, everything, you know, and that's actually going above and beyond, you know. I just like, you know, I'm teary-eyed because I love this couple. You feel me? And it's real messed up because I went through a situation like that in the past, you know. But this is just way beyond, you know. And then on top of that, it's coming out in the media, and the kids got to hear about it. That's who I really feel for, you know. And for her to make a fool out of him, if it's true, like, you know, shame on Remy. You know, it's just real fucked up. You know, what are your thoughts on it?
I think that Remy Ma, it's very possible. I think Remy Ma, she busting out the plastic and she's acting brand new. She got a new body, new face. I think she want to do new things. And maybe Papoose ain't the same. You know, CK, we had him on here earlier. He's a commentator, big YouTuber. And, you know, he said it better than I can ever say it. You know, he explained it very well. And he was talking about how Remy Ma wants a man that is really doing more things in the industry. And possibly Papoose, you know, he's so busy in his funk or just being comfortable in where he is and just being a father. And he's not as hungry as Remy is for the Hollywood lifestyle, the entertainment. You know, he's not doing big things. I don't know what he's doing. And he could be doing big things, but it don't seem like he's that hungry for it. Maybe he's just spending his time being a good father while she's out here working and struggling. And, you know, a lot of times these older girls, they are into the young niggas now. You know, it's a thrill. So maybe she wanted to get some thrills, you know. You know, looking at that good. I mean, he's a nice looking man. That man that she cheated on with. Let me show you the picture of him. You know, he's not bad looking at all. And he looks younger, you know. And they said that you know, he's busting in the Hollywood industry. He got a TV show, and maybe he's like a young Papoose, how Papoose was before. You know, people do change. You know, in a storm, wind shifts. You know, when you're out in the ocean, the wind got to turn. You got to be able to turn with it and know what you're gonna do when the wind shifts, because everything shifts. And why can't I find what I'm looking for? Oh, okay, this is the man right here on the screen. This is the man that she cheated on, allegedly. And he looked nice. I think he's handsome.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he is handsome.
Yeah, we all got our different types. But he looked good to me.
Yeah.
You know? He looked like, you know, he may can throw it down. He looked like he could throw it down. Yeah. He looked like a strong masculine image. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
But it's sad. He didn't have to do, you know, Remy and them, they didn't have to do all that, but they did it.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what, Miss Gigi? I don't know if you deep into astrology, but I am.
I ain't.
You know, to people that's deep in astrology, I am. See, Remy, she's a Gemini, right? And Papoose is a Pisces. He's a water sign like me, so we are loyal to a fault. Okay, to our partner. I mean, like loyal to the point where we You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be our downfall as well. You know what I'm saying? Being like this over loyal person. You feel me? And then like for her to be a Gemini woman, like Geminis, they don't, you know, they do step out. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long you've been with them, or man or female, they do step out because they get bored. They get bored easily, you know. And to me, yes, I do believe that she is true. She did cheat because once the Gemini get bored, they're gonna look elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? So
and
yeah,
Papoose seemed like he is very boring. Papoose is he seemed like he's safe. He's a safe bet. And sometimes safe can be boring. You know, all he does is the same thing. He's very routine. He's comfortable in his place. He don't need much. He's not ambitious. He don't want more. He's just comfortable with just taking care of the kids and just laying around at home.
Yeah, like an at-home guy, like an at-home dad.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay. But from my knowledge, I heard he had his own business.
What is it?
I have no clue. He said it himself on one of the interviews he was talking to.
Well, what is it? We should know about his own business. Don't he want business in his business?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Something ain't
I don't
adding
know
up.
what it is. Yeah, right. Exactly. So, yes, that's definitely my thoughts on the situation. It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Well, I hope he don't. If he got what happened when he got paid out child support, child?
Ooh, right there. Ooh, Lord. I just, I'ma pray on that. I'ma definitely pray on that.
Now, who gonna take the kids? Do you think he would take the kids or she would take the kids?
I think he would. I think he would do it.
Let's ask the audience. If they were to get a divorce, do you think Papoose is going to take the kids, press 1, or do you think Remy Ma is going to take the kids, press 4? You know what this remind me of? I don't know if you know this content creator. Her name is Kayla Nicole. And she got married at an early age. She got divorced, and she left her kids with their pappy. So I'm assuming she want to continue with her career, and she can't do it taking care of the kids full time. So now the dad takes the kids full time while she pursues her career.
Oh, well, she fucked up because...
Messed up. You cuss so much, girl.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Okay, but you cuss. Can you slow down on the cuss?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
It's
apologize. But I'm sorry, Miss Gigi. I'm sorry. But she messed up because now she gave him leeway to, get, possibly, get child support, as well. But if she, she's successful with it.
Yeah, she's a millionaire.
Back to the kids.
Nicole, she's like 20 years old. She's so young. She's a millionaire. She was a millionaire at 18, just being silly and goofy on the internet. Shit, I need to be silly and goofy on the damn internet. Let me come outside.
Right. Okay.
But bust me out the plastic because I'm acting brand new. Shit.
That's a pleasure.
But Kayla, Nicole, she also dealt with so many people bullying her on the internet and talking about her. And I believe it's one man that made so much money talking about her. And they said that man, that YouTuber, really got her depressed. But anyway, we shouldn't be talking about Kayla anyway. But I apologize. But let's continue on.
Okay. Okay. But that's that definitely is like, and they made the thing about black love, you know what I'm saying? But, now it's like, wow, where is the love? It's black love, but you say y'all made the thing black love, you know what I'm saying? That was y'all thing. But now, people gonna be, people looking different now since this came out. You feel me? Like black love. They gonna look like, wow.
Where's
I'm
the
so
love now?
Clear it up what you're saying because I'm kind of confused. What you saying? I know you said black love, but then you said wow. You confused?
What I was saying is like, people gonna, look, because they actually made that theirs, the like black love, saying black love because of their relationship, So it's like now, since, people gonna be looking at them like, since she did this to him, like, where is the love now? You feel me? Y'all say black love, but this not no black love.
Well, I can talk to them for that, and this is what it is. We did have black love, and we had a romance that lasted for so many years, and we're so grateful, and we're so fortunate and privileged to be able to have that love for so long.
Right.
But we are
Right.
human, and humans do
True.
grow apart. And unfortunately, we grew apart despite us having a family, despite us being religious, despite us working hard. Things happen and shift, and we are still have love for each other. I love him as my baby's father. I love him as my friend. The love is always there. I'm so sorry I didn't hurt him. Unfortunately, I did. And I apologize, and I may regret that deeply. And I don't want to hurt him anymore. So that's why we're going to go our separate ways. But the love is always around. And I'm just so thankful to having these blessed years with him, for always having my back, ride or die. I appreciate that. So, in life, nothing lasts forever. It all comes to an end. At some time.
That's true.
That's what I would say.
That's true. Oh yeah, definitely. It's just sad. It's very, very sad. But thank you for having me, Miss GIGI.
Thank you. Now, did you hear this rumor? They said that she's pregnant. Where the baby at? Because this is a recent picture, and I don't see no baby bump. Now, where y'all get that? Where y'all get that from? She pregnant.
Have no clue.
She 42 years old and pregnant. I know it can happen, but I don't think she's having no more babies.
Nah.
I think
not at
she's
all.
so concerned and she's so consumed with her new body. I cannot see Remy Ma busting out another baby.
No,
I
but
can't
she had
see
complications with the first one.
Girl, do you hear these women are dying left and right through pregnancy?
Yeah, yes they are.
She better go sit down somewhere talking about some pregnant.
Okay.
She ain't pregnant.
No.
And if she is pregnant, the next question is, who the baby daddy? It might not be Papoose.
Exactly.
Don't let me bust out with another video tomorrow. Remy Ma pregnant, but who the baby daddy? Okay?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, girl, they in the comment section talking about, well, she pregnant, so that means that she gonna stay in a relationship. We don't know who that baby daddy is. What? We don't know.
And Papoose like,
Yeah, honey.
Right. Okay.
But if Remy Ma do leave Papoose and she get with a new man, is she gonna get with these? Girl, I would love to see her with a white man.
You think so?
Listen, I'm not trying to be anti-black, but I would love to see Remy with a white man. I don't know why. I don't know why, but just to see, because I don't know, child. I look at Eve, and I look at
just
who
like
else?
Mary should. Mary too. Yep, she should go with a white man too.
Like, I think that'd be so interesting, but that makes so many people mad.
Yeah.
But I think
yes, honey.
You left a good black man for the white man. You left a good white man to go swim in the milk. You're swimming in the milk.
But that milk will take care of that black
girl.
now.
Nah. Listen, all the niggas will be like, nah, listen, this is what black women are doing. They are leaving good black men to go swim in the milk. You know how they going to be doing it.
Yeah, why not? They leaving to go to all the other creams and all. What, girl? Please, I dare them to. They leaving a black beautiful woman to go to the white. So what's
Well,
the
I don't think
difference?
that's a
But we
good
to
reason
come
to
out.
do it. I don't know. When I looked at her, I just thought it just looked cute to me. You know.
It will. It definitely will. Yeah, it definitely will.
And just seeing
It definitely
how
will.
she came from, she was, to me, her image was very hard. And now her
Right.
image
Right.
is very so soft and so subtle and just so,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep. Mhm.
I
Yes,
want somebody
honey.
to take care of her really well.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I don't know, I
Most
just don't,
definitely.
when I look at this nigga, the sex might be good. But I don't know.
Yeah,
You know,
if he
he really
putting
got to
her legs
prove
over
that
her
he's a really
girl,
good one. Huh?
yeah, and they saying he putting her legs over hers. Woo.
Yeah, got her bent over like a damn pretzel.
Okay.
Ah!
Exactly.
Oh shit! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Yeah. Yes,
He was
dear.
ripping it and reversing that thing.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, I want to know, where did this happen at? Did it happen in like the backstage, or did it happen in the bathroom or something?
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be that grimy. I think that
Oh,
that's where Papoose confronted him, but I don't know. I don't know if they
oh,
were that grimy. I can't see Remy Ma having freaky stuff in the backstage while her husband around. I don't think that she
oh,
would be
right,
that
right,
irresponsible. I can see it's been
right.
happening. Papoose just waiting on an
Yeah,
opportunity to confront him about it. And he probably asked him some
right.
questions, or he just maybe flew off the roof. It was one of that things.
Uh
When
huh.
I catch you, it's on site.
Right,
That's what I felt like. When I
right.
catch you, it's on site. When I
It's on
catch you,
site, and it
it's
was
on
on.
site. And I don't
Uh huh.
even think he
Right.
allowed homeboy to know it was on site. Papoose just had in his mindset, when I see him, it's on site.
Yeah.
So when Papoose see him
Yup.
behind the stage, it was on site. That's what I feel.
Mhm.
I don't feel
Right.
that they did it in the same.
Right. Right. Wow. That's crazy. I tell you, it's
Somebody
crazy.
said Remy going to the Housewives of New Jersey. She might be looking for an Italian man.
Ooh,
I don't
wait.
know much about Italian man. I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
I
girl.
need to dibble and dabble. I'll be like I
Yeah,
need to start having
Italian men, they
Italian
love black
friends.
women, girl.
I need to have
Yeah,
white
they love black
friends.
women.
I need to have all different
Mhm.
races of friends, y'all. I need to have different diversities
I
of
know that's
friends.
right. 'Cause trust me,
Yeah.
yes, that
But I
yes,
gotta let them know
definitely.
friends only, nothing else. Friends only. And
Right,
let's see if they still gonna be
right.
friends.
Exactly. Right.
I have no
That's
interest
so
in nothing
true.
else but pure friends. That's it.
Yeah, I hear you. Definitely, definitely. But one thing, Italian men, they love black women. They definitely do. And I had Italian friends, and being in a household, it's like, being in a black household. They just white. The way they act just like we do. You feel me? Like, just hands down, if you ever been in their household, they treat everything that we do, like how we talk and everything, they talk the same way, they just white. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a movie, A Bronx Tale?
Uh-uh.
Watch that and you will see. You will see what I'm talking about.
I know
That's my favorite movie.
I like Italian subs. I like Italian
Oh
pizza.
yeah. Yeah.
I like Italian spaghetti, okay?
Yes, yes, definitely. But definitely Italians is something different. They very expensive. Everything they wear is expensive in their house. The women's houses, everything is just expensive. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely is cool peoples. They very cool peoples. Very down to earth, treat you like family. You know, just give money just because, you know, even at their wedding, they spend money on the bride. You know, they that type of people. You know, I know they will take care of you. They will take care of you.
Well, I don't think y'all should begin with Italian thugs, though. Let's leave that mob shit alone.
No, not no mafia.
Yeah, let's
nope.
leave that mob, that thug mentality alone.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, but they are serious.
All right. Well, I thank you so much. We're going to let you go at this time.
You're welcome, Miss Gigi.
All right. So we got one more caller calling from 773. You're live on the air, 773.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm great. I love your YouTube channel. I love your energy.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
And I just wanted to say that Russell is a pedo, non-alleged. He's a pedo. And the fact that he's treating his daughters like this over money is disgusting. He's always been disgusting. And I'm happy that it's, you know, more that it's out because he's always been quite disgusting, in my personal opinion. But it is a fact that he's a pedo because he met Kimora when she was like a sophomore in high school. I believe that's what she said. Yeah.
But you know, they're excusing that, and they're saying the society was different at that time.
Sure. Say that to R. Kelly. Yeah.
Well, they said that R. Kelly was currently messing with underage.
I mean, I'm sure Russ. I mean, like, I don't think an old dog can learn a new trick. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Do you think he still have the attraction? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure of it. You like what you like, right?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully, you know that,
hey,
hey, you know, you're being an older person and this individual is a child. They're easily influenced. They're trying to figure their way out. You know, why, you know, do that to them?
Yeah, it's quite disgusting. I was a child that he groomed, married, had children with. Now he's abusing the kids. It's quite disgusting.
You're right. Yep. Well, anything else? What's your thoughts on Remy?
Remy, that's messed up. What she doing? What she did? Because that man loves her stanky drawers and her dirty bath water. And she ain't have to do that for him like that, you know what I'm saying? Because he really was a good guy. I'll take loyalty like that over, you know, like, you really can't put a price on that type of loyalty, you know? That's that type of loyalty, that type of devotion. Yeah. I wonder what's her reasoning. Like, I think one of the other callers was like, when Geminis get bored or whatever she said, I'm like, okay, cool, but that can be anybody get bored, but you can leave. You don't have to cheat, you know. Feel sorry for him. I wonder, I mean, like, shoot, how many kids he got?
A lot.
Oh, never mind. I don't want no parts of that. And then I think you were saying she wasn't acting like this before she had got surgery or whatever.
Well, no,
In
I
Hollywood,
said she didn't have surgery. I never know.
Oh, you think she's natural right now, 2023?
Well, she's skinny. I don't know what she had. I just thought she was natural. She don't got no big butt.
True, it's all alleged. I mean, yeah, I just feel sorry for them because they were, you know, a really cute black love couple. You know, I really was rooting for them. And definitely with somebody really, you know, had your back after jail time and woo, woo, woo and all that. That's crazy. She petty. I say she petty. And then you messy. How you get caught? That's messed up. That's horrible. If you going to cheat, at least keep it to yourself. Why everybody got to know? Why you got to embarrass that man like that? That's all I got to say. I love you.
I love you too. You too. All right, you guys. So that is it for tonight. I didn't say that we was gonna do an extra hour, and I kept my word. Didn't I keep my word? I sure did. All right. So I just want to say thank you guys. Love you guys. I'm hungry. I need to go get me something to eat. Okay. And I just want to say thank y'all for making me have a great night. And I definitely need some change, some things. I need more friends in my life. I really do. I'm gonna go outside later on this year. I'm gonna make me some friends, y'all. I'm gonna start making a lot of friends, okay? and let's just see what happens. And let the cards fall where they may.